We already ready, buddy.
Hey, happy Monday to all of you out there, and welcome back to PGA 2K25. That's right, today we hope to get through the final bits of my career as we are on week 29. We've got what looks like 5 more tournaments left, and then the big one, or maybe that is the big one at the end. We'll have to wait and see, but there's a handful of trophies I plan on ringing off today. Whether or not I will end up playing this a lot off stream to get the platinum is still up in the air. I played some online the other day, and it's actually kind of smart how they make you play 5 games to sort out how good or how bad you are, and then it pairs you with people that are similarly good or bad. So it's got a nice matchmaking system. I got my butt kicked in the first match. I got a guy who was really good and was taking it really serious. I actually started it about 20 minutes before a Blazer game just to see, right, like how it was going to work out. And I was like rushing through everything, speeding up everything, and he was taking his time, and he beat me. It was only 3-stroke win, but like that was still 3 strokes. He beat me on 3 holes. So anyways, hopefully you guys had a good rest of your weekend. I am back at it. Got a little bit of heartburn this morning from my breakfast, which is exactly the same as it always is, but sometimes the order, sometimes that vitamin I take a little too soon, something happens. So I'm fighting through that. I'm also sitting in this wonky chairs. You might remember it's definitely not a good situation here. I'm going to try to fight through it again for the next couple of days. My chair has been ordered. I have not got a shipping notification yet, so I feel like it still hasn't even left the warehouse. But hopefully it will receive me buttocks by the Friday, because that's like I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. All right, let's say hey to the chat. Let's get into some swingage. We got early notification squad today was Chacho, Rob, and Matt. Thanks for being early, guys. Buster Bros Unite. And much love, much love. We got Raised out there early, too. Tamara is out there early. Kirsten is out there early. Paige is out there early. Lots of talk back and forth. We're going back. Josh is out there doing better. Has been discharged. For those of you who are following that, there's more info on our Discord. Feel free to go check it out. But welcome back, Josh. Jason is out there. Good to see you. Ben was out there for a hot second, as was Mike. I'm not sure if they still are, but welcome. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Yeah, Demon's out there too. Same exact chair. Clutch. This one I bought in 2017. And I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys or not. It was actually the floor model. They were totally out of the chairs. I was destined to buy a chair that day, and I brought my grandfather's truck so I could put it in the back because my car was not big enough to support a big box. But they had this guy. I sat in it, and I got 0 discount for it being a floor model, but it was already put together, so that was a bonus. And we strapped it down to the back of the truck and brought it home. We believe it was 2017. It could have been 2016. But we're feeling like 2017. I haven't gone back to look to see if there was any, you know, purchases or photos or whatever. I know there's one photo. There is one photo. I don't know if you guys remember Nick or not, but HTG Nick, he made a photo. I had taken a photo or shared a photo of my setup here with my dual screens and the desk and everything, right? And he went and drew a bunch of stuff into it and made it funny and like drew like a big fat thumb sitting in the chair. So that might be able to tell me what I don't know exactly what year that would have been. It might have been 2019 and years after I got it, but might be a good indication. Yes, Josh actually commented some more this morning. I reached out because I actually had some people asking me about him too. So I went ahead and reached out to him, and he came and posted and gave us an update in the Discord. So there's more details if you want to check that out, Kirsten, if you haven't already. So, yeah, looks like a small audience today, but wait a minute, what's going on here? Thanks, Brian and Jillian, your benefits have been renewed. What did we renew? Oh, our Microsoft 365. Oh yeah, I got. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and jump in. I haven't played for a couple days. I did play. So this is frustrating too. I need to look some stuff up. One of the trophies, we talked about this last week. Complete 1 daily ranked tour event each day for 5 consecutive days. I did 6 days in a row, and I did a couple of them. At least one day I did two events in one day. I think it was day four. I did day four, and then I went ahead and there was another one available, so I did another one, thinking, oh, maybe I just need to do this one, and it didn't work that way. But I never got the 5 day stretch, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I definitely was playing ranked tours, and I was just literally, I didn't care. I was just swing, 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 and my YouTube has crashed. What the crap is going on? Hopefully it's all out there. All right, let's refreshed, and it seems to be working. Everything shows good on Streamlabs, but anyways, I'll have to figure out what the crap that 5 day stretch is. Maybe, so I wondered too if maybe there was like a timer that was different than mine, like maybe it reset at 10 a.m. or something like that, or 6 p.m. and maybe I was off by a little bit. I don't know. Blaze Fire Rods, what is up? You're live streaming too? It seems like you're in the chat. What it seems like. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here and see how I do. Like I said, it's been a couple of days. I think Friday was the last day I played. I think I went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
2K Sports, in association
That was
with
loud
the
in my ear.
PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From
All right, today we'll play 4 holes on this one.
Ireland,
When you play online, you get to play more holes, and it's very unforgiving and ridiculous. The points that you have to hit to are slightly off too, to like like either 1 o'clock or maybe 11 o'clock. It's really wonky.
Rich, this week the Open Championship has come back to Northern Ireland, where in 2019 Shane Lowry won here at Royal Portrush Golf Club.
Sit.
What makes this such a great layout?
I think it's just the fact that
oh yeah, and let me know if my mic does any wonky stuff. I didn't restart the PC, but
I think it's the best golf course in the world. It's got a mixture of fun, simple, easy holes, and it's got its collection of hard, complex.
PlayStation's choking a little bit. I actually got on to the game today, and it told me I wasn't connected to the internet, and it showed Tiger Woods instead of my character. So I reset our whole network here, and hopefully that corrected whatever was going on, but I'm off a little bit on my downstroke. I need to get that squared away. This is also not available on like the ranked tours or online. Save the par.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Okay.
16 gives me nightmares. It is a long par 3.
Oh, it's a 3-wood, so that's not just going to sit right there.
You don't ever want to bail it out to the right-hand side and find the middle of that mound, or you'll be making 4 or worse every day of the week.
I need a hole-in-one. I mean, I need that trophy big time. Big time. Settle down there, demon. Settle down there, demon. I feel like you're just singing the song, right? That's all you're doing? You're just singing the song? You're just karaokeing? Oh!
7 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
Well, it was
I got it. I'm old enough to know the song.
Well, Lindy's built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the net.
Please, why?
To 17, a par 4.
Oh my goodness.
Tee shot, hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all down.
Perfect. Run, stay in the.
Blows so hard sometimes. Take putter down the hill for their second shots. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe.
Mike got all distorted, huh? Okay. Like nothing has changed here. Is that any better? I feel like I feel like I'm quieter, way quieter. Hello, hello. You guys just keep me informed. As far as I know, nothing has changed. I think I did a Streamlabs update like a week ago or so, but you guys have only mentioned 2 different times now that there's been audio issues, so it wouldn't make sense that an
This
update a
is
week
tracking
ago is
right
fixing.
into the front of this cup.
Is it still, but it's
That one
better?
goes in, the 4th birdie
Okay,
of the
it's better now.
round. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player.
Maybe my
is up
days of
by
streaming are
5.
just coming to an end.
The closing hole.
I'll
at
drop
Royal
this
Port
down a
Rush
little
is
bit more
par 4.
too.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side, as finding those bunkers is a massive no-no. From there, you're going to have a longish second shot to a green that just has one lone bunker on the right-hand side. Big sweeping mounds on the left, though, will carry it down into a low area. Anything coming up short will be on a flattish area. Pretty
Bruh,
easy
if
to
I
get
can't
up and
talk,
down.
it's over.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
And it might have just been that it was overdriven. I bumped the audio down quite a bit. I did have to change the source yesterday, and when I changed the source, it might have had different audio settings. So maybe I need to back that up just a 1/4 of an inch to an inch too. It's all sorts of things. Right, Tamara? Right? Wah, wah, wah. I mentioned that we went to a Comic-Con over the weekend, and what's her name? From Peppermint Patty from Charlie Brown was there, the voice for Peppermint Patty, and she had done a promo for the show, and she was like, "Hey guys, I'm Patricia, whatever her name is," and she was like, "and I'll be attending the," and then right as she said that, it went wah 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 wah, you know, it like took over, and she was like, "What?" Like it was a very cute little promo that they did. Yeah. Let's blame the source. Who's the source? Me? Let's not blame me. Ooh.
And that one won't find the green.
Airmail the green with that approach.
5 under at the moment.
Oof, I knew I should have given it a
Terrific
little
hands
bit
on
more.
that shot. Okay, and that
Okay.
will do it for the day.
Okay. I'm watching my mic meter too. Okay. Trying to keep it in the green and barely smacking the yellow. It was smacking the red
Here's
when
a
y'all
look at
said
the
so.
leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little
Alright, so
boost in
one
confidence
stage I
going
did.
forward.
So I
knowing
want
that
to check
right
something
now,
out too.
You're at top of your form. Your game is good.
I should
and you're in a
have
good space.
enough
Well, that'll do it for
monies
today for all
to
of us here at
upgrade
2K
one
Sports.
more attribute or skill, and that should give me an 85, which should give me a trophy and unlock the ability to mess with another skill tree. So I should be able to get a little gooder right here. So go to here. We want recovery. So you can see up on the top left, I just went from 84 to 85. There's a trophy for that. How much money do I have to not necessarily have a problem with putting. It's all the other stuff. 700. That's too much. Okay. Can I get a bling? Ah. Right. So now I should be able to mess with this stuff. Requires powerhouse archetype with over 85. Oh. So before it was just saying requires 85. Powerhouse archetype. No, which archetype I am. I'm a greenskeeper. So, oh boy. Is this the one that would need to be? So I won't know. Oh my. Well, green. Maybe this would likely be the greenskeeper. So this is the one I probably should have been charging up, but Can I get a blink? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. I was able to unlock every single one. That is way too many. I should not have even been able to do half of those, if you ask me. But apparently I had a bunch of stuff stacked up. Really, because I was trying to do the T-approach one. I thought, this is the least amount of things you have to unlock. So I was like, this has got to be the one. But I just found out, finally, after getting over 85, now I can see that I also need the Powerhouse archetype. Which, yeah. So that's kind of funny. What's going on? Respect, we're going to knock on wood because I got super lucky. Oh, well, that's good. Glad you're good. So it says I need 8 and I currently have 4. So in a little bit, I should be able to ring that off. Multiple rewards available. I know, pretty good. I'm going to be a really excellent putter now. Un putter. Not that I wasn't already, but. Wait, staying on your pants or in your pants? Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know. That could have been a scary situation. I know, Ben. It was on, not in. Hopefully not both.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Sometimes I laugh way too hard at my own jokes.
Starts now.
I know it. I know.
Great to be back with you today.
That's another thing that
into this second round.
Let's go.
Player is leading the pack as the round begins.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead.
Oh, short.
But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in the 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
321's not bad though for being under.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Roll a lot
further. All of his muscles to get that one home and 2.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
He's got this one going down the hill and moving to the left. Let's see how he deals with it.
Oh. Now this putt for birdie.
That was for eaglet. Okay.
What a start for our featured player,
That's
extending the lead early.
Golfer
not
doing
giving
good
the
today.
field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Oh!
This putt for a birdie.
So, was I getting echoey and loud there? Was me.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
That is sending
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
message right there.
Things are still looking good for our featured player. In
Other
first
than a
place on the
Streamlabs
leaderboard.
update, like it was
Let's go to the
like
fourth.
last
It's a par
Tuesday or
4.
something.
Challenging tee shot right here, out of
nothing
bounds,
has
comes
changed.
in
A
close down the
restart
right-hand
might
side.
help,
A
I
couple of
guess.
menacing bunkers down the left. From there, your second shot goes
Obviously
into
not
an
right now,
opening. Anytime the flag is placed on the left-hand portion
Maybe
of the
at
green,
BRB
you will
I'll
not be
restart
able
it.
to see the flag stick. This is a strong hole.
Standing up over this one after
Well,
a bunch
I
of
can move the
birdies.
mic back,
Always a good way to start.
That's
Let's
not a
see
problem.
Where they go from here.
but usually, I mean, in theory, I'm keeping it the same distance that I always do, even with the compensation of this. So, I don't feel like that is an issue. Like I said, I can move it back though. So I always have it about 5 to 6 inches away. But if 10 or 12 is going to help that, then I will definitely pull back. It's prom night.
Oh, that will work for him.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
So, funny enough, it was set to default again. Is that better? Does that change anything at all? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I mean, and I mean, here's kind of where I normally rock the mic. I feel like, I don't know why it was set to default again. The source was set to default.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke
I mean, we'll see how loud when I got
Next hole is
See,
a
and even
short
that I
par
wasn't
four.
getting into the orange or the red. I had to bump it way down earlier too to get it out of that. It just something's definitely off. So I'll make a better point to check the source for the next few days. I will also try turning it off and on again and seeing if that helps.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Good
He's
shot.
setting up for his second shot.
Oh,
Lining up the birdie putt here. John, what's the line on this putt?
it's
This
not the
one looks
chair.
like it will be breaking
The chair has
to the
nothing to do with it, other than me being uncomfortable. Because again, I keep the mic. The mic moves every day. Like, it's not fixed. Like, every night when I'm done, I put it up and way out of the way so it's not blocking my view of things. Or if I don't snag it on my way walking back and forth. So every day I move it, and I've got kind of a threshold or a zone that I've always put it in. So that is the same. Even though I'm leaning forward, the mic boom has been moved to accommodate that. Now, whether or not I can sink this putt to accommodate that change that I'm... Ugh.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Well, the source was off again.
Leading
As soon as
by
I
9
changed it, I
strokes
fixed
after
it.
that one.
So, I mean, I kind of feel like we all know that that's it. But why it's
Now over to
changing,
the
I
tee
do
of the
not
par
know.
3 sixth hole.
Like I said, hopefully a restart will fix that.
This green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
Not a bad shot right there. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17
Oh,
feet.
it dips right at the end. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Which was one of the songs in Y2K, the movie we watched last night. I don't know if you guys have heard of Y2K.
That's a big birdie
so
putt.
for those of you who are older, you might remember the movie Mad Max, not Mad Max,
Our featured
Maximum
player still
Overdrive.
sits atop the leaderboard.
Maximum Overdrive.
We've made our way to a par 5.
It was an old
Deep bunker on the
Stephen
right-hand side
King
must be
movie,
avoided
I
at all
think.
costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow opening, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, and that's what it. So the movie's Y2K. It's literally about New Year's Eve, 1999. Just, you know, right? So like Y2K is about to happen, and there's a couple of dudes that are at a party, and some stuff happens, and then it gets like kind of cheesy. So like I was saying earlier in the chat, the movie was entertaining, but it was also like atrocious. Like the whole concept of it was really dumb. The gore was excessive. At the end of the day, it wasn't a terrible movie.
That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This is tricky.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
And look at it come back a little bit.
That looked good all the way. A 3-footer coming up.
This
Yeah, it's
for
on
a
HBO
birdie
Max,
run.
whatever it's called these
Our
days.
featured player continues
Like I
to
said,
look good out
it's
there.
kind of a
Currently in
goofy
first
movie.
place.
Like there was multiple times Reese and I like looked at. We got Reese to watch it with us. Yeah. So I've been helping Reese out with some stuff that I'm not supposed to talk about. But
let's just say he found a curb with his new car, my old car. That being
The
said,
second round is in the books,
I've been
and
helping
when you see the
him
leaderboard,
get that
they are in
fixed,
first place.
including taking the wheel off the car, which is why I
It's
was
been
out in the rain
absolutely
yesterday,
flawless
and
so
driving him to
far.
Portland
I
today to
cannot
go
wait
drop
to
it
see
off
what
to
this
have it
player produces
repaired,
tomorrow.
and then picking it up either Wednesday
Well,
or
that'll do it
Thursday,
for today, folks, for Rich Beam,
so
Luke
that we can
Elvey,
put it
and
back
the
on the
entire
car
crew.
and it can be
I'm
fixed.
Andrew Catalan
He
saying so
got it
long,
pretty good.
and thanks for
Pretty
watching
good.
2K
And
Sports.
he felt terrible, like instantly, and then he kind of felt bad that he made fun of me so hard for doing it back a couple Christmases ago. But we got done. We were working in the rain. We were both soaked, you know, and I had rain gear on. He chose to not have rain gear on, and we came back in the house, and the Blazer game was on, and I had worked it so that like I watched the first half, and then we paused it, and I have an hour's worth of pause, so I went outside and we worked on the car, and then I came back in to finish the game after we were done, and he came and watched it with me. He came and watched it with me, you guys. Like, that hasn't happened since he was like 12. And then I was like, hey, if, you know, Mom and I were talking about watching this Y2K movie. He goes, oh, that looks kind of funny, but also kind of goofy. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you want to watch it with us? And he was like, sure. Mom's making dinner, right? And I was like, oh my God. So he ended up watching a movie with us too. It was crazy. Like, I got to spend like the whole day with him. It was kind of cool. So anyways, he and I were laughing and pointing, and there was a lot of fun stuff, but there was also some ridiculous stuff, like extremely ridiculous. But that kind of made it fun too, though.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Oh, I do.
Presented by 2K
You know,
Sports.
because
and the
I think
PGA
part of it
Tour.
is that
We're back for
he
the
thought
third
that
round
when
of the Open
the curb got
Championship.
found that I was going to give him the same
Andrew
treatment.
Catalan here. Glad
Like,
to have
ha
you back
ha,
with us.
you dummy, you can't
I've
drive.
got a
Like, look at this guy.
feeling
And
something
for
historic is going to
months,
happen today.
he would point
You're
out
gonna
that
see it
wheel
right
that I
here on
could.
2K Sports.
Months. And then I got it fixed, and they were perfect. They were flawless. And then he started driving it a little bit, and all of a sudden one of the wheels got like
Time
this
to
little
catch up
tiny
with the
notch in
play
it.
on the fourth
I don't
hole.
know how or when that happened. I may have done it in one of my drivings. I don't think I did. I have no idea how it happened. And so, but they were flawless for a good 2.5 years, 2 years. Now he got one of them, and it's bad. So, but it'll be fixed. He's got money, and I've got the connection, and we're gonna make it happen. But yeah, we got to go up to rainy Portland tonight. Get in there.
Wood is the choice. This putt to get to 13 under.
13 under.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
This one's about 33 feet from the cup.
Oof, yeah. I was gonna say, God, I'm like, why is my butt asleep? Yeah, I know why it's asleep. Numbum.
He's hoping this comes back to the right. All right, here we are with a par opportunity.
I almost botched
one
that.
Is behind us. And now teeing off on a par 4.
We're only 30 minutes in, and my cheeks are already
straight
straight up.
If the winds are favorable, give her a go.
This is a bomb.
Oh, nice one. That's cool. I always like behind the scenes stuff, especially in the earlier stuff. The Goofy movies, like 2000s, right? Early 2000s, maybe even late 90s.
All right, the putter can come out now. Okay, John, what do you see
Not
with
enough.
this putt?
Not a fun putt to line up, going down the hill and moving to the left.
That
I
one
gave it
just
more than
rolls
I thought I
by.
should. I gave it a bunch,
Not
and I was
bad
like, nah,
effort
I got to
right
give it
there
a little
from
more.
long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
It
When the pin is
sucks.
all the way back here, hit it into the center
Let's
of the
try
green.
this for a little bit.
Really difficult, challenging hole.
Let's try this for a little bit. Okay, I got to get my casters moved. Excuse me while I reposition here. We'll try this for a minute. Kicking back. See if my legs and butt will come back awake. Wake up! This is going to be ridiculously bad, though. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I
Going with the
thought.
6-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Yeah, the chair and the cushion is actually
Trying to
really
move to
comfortable
13
normally.
deep with this putt.
It's maybe a little stiffer than I would like it to be, so I'm hoping the new one, like the new one advertises, oh, it's like sitting on pillows for hours. And I was like, I don't know if I'd describe my experience as that, but it's definitely not uncomfortable. But, you know, sometimes when I have like a bad
It's just
back
about 3
issue or
feet away.
whatever,
Yes, for par.
I find it a little uncomfortable. But I'm also not using the lumbar support because it kind of pushes me out forward. I got a big belly,
And just
and
keeping it
I don't
in
have a lot of
neutral on the
room. So I
leaderboard.
took that out a while ago. It's actually stacked up over in the corner over there.
We
30th
make our way to
anniversary
the par
today, huh?
5
Dang.
7th hole.
Big bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided off the tee at all costs. A 5 here is really good score.
5 here is really good. Really good.
Could not be more perfect.
I mean, perfect's my middle
Rich,
name.
we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
I don't remember how far this rolled to the back, if I remember right. Ooh, I got all of it. I shouldn't have got all of it.
On the green in 2. How about that?
44-footer.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
You thought I was
This has
going to
got
actually putt
loads
without
of
looking,
movement
huh?
right to left, this one.
Ooh, so I missed it, but by how much? By a lot. Oof. That was all right.
5 feet to the cup. No birdies on the scorecard today. Here's an opportunity to get one.
Yeah, boy. Got it.
Well, let's see what
I
happens.
feel like blood
here
is
at
being
number
restored
8.
to my
Do
legs.
not miss your tee shot to the left whatsoever. There's nothing fun about it over there. Out to the right-hand side, you got a couple of bunkers that you want to avoid. The next shot, though, is fairly easy. Even though the green sits above the player, it's pretty flat. Not a lot of movement in this
Pretty
green.
flat.
A good birdie opportunity.
9 iron. So you might find this weird, but I finished the IT crowd, so I needed something else to watch. And you know what I chose? You'll never guess what I chose. Never. It's a really, really old series, like way old, like before my time old, but also very popular and had remakes and things even throughout the 90s. I don't think 2000s, but hey, it's Gray. How do I sound, Gray? Do I sound like I'm hollow? Get out of here, Gray!
Trying to get to
Gray,
14 under
interrupt
for
us.
the event. John,
let's see
what's
here.
he looking at with this putt?
Looks like it slopes
About 26
down
feet
that
from
way,
here, I'd say.
but it's like butter. Funny number.
Oh, this one is looking good.
No!
The par putt. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Left it short. Left it numb. Oh boy, oh boy. Twitter going crazy.
What a wonderful day for our featured player
Oh,
sitting atop
snap.
the leaderboard.
Ooh, everything is shaping up nicely.
Portland
Innocent for a
Trailblazers general
fun-filled
manager
final
Joe
round.
Cronin reaches multi-year
We had
extension.
so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us.
That is
For all
going
of
to
us at
literally
2K
split the
Sports,
crowd
we'll
in
see you
half.
soon.
It's agreed to a multi-year. What is it? I don't know what it says. Blazers have 35 victories and 14 win improvements so far, 22 and 16 since January, while ranking top 5 in defense efficiency. Wow, Joe's building a monster. I've been happy with this stuff. It's been slow going. We've done a lot of losing, but that's what's supposed to happen. When you lose your star players, you trade all your assets, and you're starting to rebuild. We still have some assets though. That's the good thing. Like we're good, and we've been playing our low end players and or lower valued, I should say, not necessarily skilled, but lower valued. And we've been doing all right. I mean, the season's over for us. We just got beat out of playoffs last night. Even though we won, the teams ahead of us have a high enough winning percentage that we can't catch them. So Blazers have 3 more games and the season's over. It's like super sad. How many more is it? Let's get out of here. So we've got Utah on Wednesday.
2K
Or
Sports
Golden
and the
State
PGA
on
Tour
Friday,
are thrilled to bring you
and
the
the Lakers
dramatic
on
season-long race
Sunday.
for the FedEx Cup.
Jesus.
What will be the script for the
2 of
final
those 3
chapter
teams
of the
are
Open
really good.
Championship? I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this
Dennis the
beautiful
Menace.
day.
Oh, no, that's
Rich, the
that's
final
terrible.
round is underway, and our featured player is in the final
mean,
pairing today.
Most definitely.
Depending on if you're
He's
talking about
out
the
there.
OG
He's got
one
he's got
from
an
the
arm's
60s or
length,
whatever,
kind of do a little
that
Heisman
probably
to the rest of the field at
mathematically
the moment.
is
However,
probably
that
making
can be a
sense,
little
but
uncomfortable play
if you
with
mean
that
the
time.
one
We've
from
seen
the
leads like
kids,
this
like
go by the
the
wayside pretty
remakes,
quickly in times gone by.
then that would
We're
he's
going
probably
down
pretty
to
young.
the 10th hole as we bring you the final 9 holes here at the Open Championship. As of now, it doesn't
Was
look
it
like
the original
anyone
one,
will
like
catch
the
him in this
TV
final
show
round.
series
Let's pick up the action.
from the 60s? Get in there.
This looks right
Get in
at
there!
the pin.
The
What a
OG,
shot right
gotcha.
there. And just to clean up this birdie, he makes the putt and extends his lead.
That's funny.
Our featured player likes
Y'all
the
are
way
thinking
the
the same
leaderboard is
thing.
shaking out.
Y'all
currently
copy and
in first
pasted
place.
almost. Well, even so, he would have probably been in mid-70s, right? I mean, so we're 25, 60s would have been at least 35, so that would be 60. He was probably 10 years old, so 70. I would guess he was probably late 60s, early 70s. I mean, that's just some rough math on the go.
Going
75,
and
yeah.
going and going.
I mean, listen,
Let's go down to Henning.
we all want to
And so
live
around
longer than we
135
think we
yards.
do. But I mean, there is a certain status of life that things change. And it becomes so much work just to stay up on your feet. You know, like my mom, she said some pretty nasty things about, like, when she gets to a certain status. Like,
This is pitching
I
wedge
just,
on the way.
I don't even want to think about it.
The yardage
Right,
is dialed in
and
on that shot. Pin
I don't want to think
high
about
and
me
looking at
getting
the
there
hole.
either.
And a fantastic
Sadly,
look
mom
upcoming.
will be there likely before me, even though she's an
Another birdie
absolute
goes
health.
in. That's 2 in a row.
It has been for
Gotta like it.
years.
2 in a row.
Years.
He's feeling it.
Runs and
Let's
walks
check out
and
the 12th
works
hole. It's a
out
par
and
5.
plays
This
pickleball
is a
now
nice
too, which I think
reprieve
is
after
wonderful.
a tough stretch. Missed those bunkers down the right-hand side.
But
and
no
going
matter,
to the
I
green
mean,
is definitely an option.
yeah,
Again, no
just,
bunkers surrounding the screen, but some massive runoffs to the right-hand side. The left-hand side would be the best place to miss.
Left-hand side. All right, let's do it.
That's a
I mean,
textbook swing on
I'm
the
all
approach
over.
shot.
I am hunting today.
All right, here we are. A chance for eagle.
I mean, this is I'm on in 2 and I'm 6 feet away, 5 feet away.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Cushion is. Hey,
And
leaning
after
back
that
ain't
hole,
so
still
bad,
in
really.
front on the
It's not. I don't feel
leaderboard.
as confident with my golf shot,
Time
but
for a par 3. It's the 13th.
Straight down
okay.
the
So
hill,
I was
dotted with
confused
bunkers,
because there's
both
another
left,
green
right,
right
and
over
center.
there.
This green
Hey, what's up,
chases
dudes?
away from you just slightly.
Okay, so here, let's go back to 6 iron.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Oh!
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. An opportunity to make birdie. And after that hole, our
I
featured
agree,
player
Kirsten.
still
I
atop
agree.
the
Like that,
leaderboard.
as soon as I hit it,
Let's begin
it
the
felt
14th.
good too. I was just a
Really
little off
difficult
to the right.
tee shot
But if you
here.
noticed,
Do not
the
hit it right
cup
in the
was back
bunker or
here,
left in the
and
bunker.
most of
Avoid
the
both of
screen
those,
was
and you
running
have a
towards it
second
on the
shot that
right.
plays
But there was
uphill
that pretty steep
with
incline
runoffs.
on the
Once again,
left that
going
kind of
in all
funneled down
directions.
into
The
it.
worst miss
So I
you can
wanted
have
it
is
to
left
be
in that
a little
greenside
right
bunker.
more so it didn't hit and go, and fight. I mean, I have to get 5 wins online is one of my trophies, so I don't know
Well, let's see how this shot goes.
that I'll
from the
ever
fairway
get the
bunker.
platinum for this game.
Made bogey here
And
yesterday.
Gray and I can
looking
find a
like
way
more
to
of the
like
same
match
today.
make and play against each other and play a handful of games for real and then fudge a few games, if you know what I'm saying.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
This for a birdie.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, if anything,
Have you
this
guys
will go
heard?
a little bit to the right.
Bird,
What about that,
bird is the
Rich?
word.
A great display of resilience.
Bird,
Yeah, hit the
bird.
bunker
Bird is
off
the word.
tee. Great recovery.
Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
Run, 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 run,
Ouch.
run.
That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging.
Yeah, the rough doesn't really
second
play a
shot
factor
here.
in easy, but it definitely plays a factor online.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event.
And I still
And
can't
as the
take
putt
advantage of
drops,
it.
21 under par has now been registered with just a few holes left to play.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Right at the break.
Opting for the 5-wood. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament.
Oh.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this
Got
putt 10
it.
feet from the cup.
No movement
Right,
up
so
or
once
down
I
on
finish the
leaderboard for this
Open,
player.
which I only have like
And
1 or
I
2
don't
more
give
holes
the rest
left,
of the field much hope today. Our leader is
yeah.
way out in front in this final
that
round.
should give me a trophy. The Open is one of the
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
trophy-based matches. I'm pretty sure.
Here's the second on
almost positive.
17.
Oh, I caught it thin. Yeah, it
That's a
worked out all right, though.
fantastic shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
3 feet left. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
Cheeks are finally coming back to life, but
Okay,
it takes
we've
work
reached
to
the
keep
final
the chair
hole
up like
of the
that. It's not
event.
easy.
Let's see if he can get this done.
Oh, could it? No, looks like it's heading to that rough.
God, she's so disappointed for me,
Bad
but I'm
shot,
like
bad
literally
break,
like a
whatever the case
smidge
may
in.
be, that did not work out well.
That did not work out well. 9-iron, that's gonna roll for dice, bro.
This is a 9-iron on the way. 2 putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one went down?
2 putts to win. Now come on back to the left.
That's a good-looking stroke right there. No more messing around. Rich, there was a lot to
Can I
like this
get a
week from our featured player.
bling?
Backing up the Brinks truck once
Can
again
I
this
get a
week.
bling?
Filling it up.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man.
Your dad.
Just sit in
Hey.
that chair and just let
Hey-o.
that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan
I
saying
didn't
so
want that
long,
crappy Win 30
and we'll
events
see you
in there.
next time.
Go away. All right, so that's dope. I feel like I've gotten good. So I wonder, did I get any of those gold? I don't know what they're called. The stuff that I get skill stuffs with. I don't see that icon anywhere. We should go look though, just in case. I'll likely have some meetings to take. If I can load them up. Load them up. All right. Hope you're feeling good. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's get that blue elephant. Olephant. Yes. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. All right. It feels good. Okay. Massages. This is in a way a waste of time, but at the same time, I don't want my inbox to be full. I can't stand it. According to People magazine. Raise it, raise it. So I'm being very careful with my button pressings, because if you remember last week, it got all wonka, dude. Like I'll go blue, 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 and then one accidental orange, and it won't move the blue at all when I get blue, but that orange moves me like a half an inch. Glad to have you by my side. Ooh, 527 peeps. Cheers to the unstoppable partnership. Okay. Are you wanting to hook it up or something? We hope you must find you well. Thrilled to invite you to an exclusive interview. Recent accomplishment. So this is invitation to a studio interview. Yes. Yes. But of course. Hey, look, it's me. This. Plus 35. Move it. Raise the roof. Boom. Raise it. That's not. Oh, it is. It moved it. It moved it. Lastly, if you could change one thing about the golfing world to make more accessible or inclusive, what would it be? Boom. Seemed like the logical choice. Dear Cobra, suck it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, dang. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. Kudos over champion. I'm ready for drafting a screenplay for your documentary. It needs to end with more. Duly noted. All right, more followers. And I got enough stuffs to buy some more points, attributes, or whatever you want to call them. And I should go check and see if I can. Thank you, but no thank you, Steph Curry. No, thank you. Still never figured out the training thing, if I need to do those training spots or if let's go. Can't go any more power, right? Because I'm more of a putter. I chose the putter finisher guy. Alright, let's go green. How many do I have? 9! Alright, can I get a bling? Hey! Yes. Cool. Cool. And then, let's see, what else do I have going on here? I mean, I'm getting up there in the trophies, but the last couple are like... So I feel like the GOAT quest line is happening right now. We're working on it. Complete one day. So that's the one that I tried. FedEx Cup, I believe, is coming up soon. And then... Win a match and divot derby. Okay, I haven't played that yet. Win a match. That's going to be tough. Complete placement. All placement matches for ranked matchmaking season. So I've played one of the 5. So I'll get when I play 4 more. This is the hole-in-one. And what's this one? 30 ranked tour events. 30 ranked tour events. I mean, I feel like I've played 5 of them already. So, I mean, that's just a matter of time. So, there wasn't one about training, though. I'm just now realizing that. That's what I went to look for. Right? Complete all gold quest lines. Complete ranked tour. 40 match solo. Fairways regulation. Complete all placement matches. Yeah. So, there is not one about training. So, I can skip. Skip! Skip! Funny number at her next birthday. All right. Skip. It's the 3M sticky. Twin Cities. It's Minnesota, yeah? Minnesota.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're coming to you live from Minnesota this week for the first round of the 3M Open. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henry
Big brain
Craig
on Big Brain.
and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Now, out to the 10th.
Bruh, Karen doesn't need the blue text to be scary. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Second shot here at the 10th.
Okay, glitchy. Let's come on, frame rate. Let's figure it out here. Like legit wasn't moving. Pitch shot. It's gonna be rolling hard to the left. From the left.
That was special. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
Cradle robber.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
Yeah, you go back far enough,
The
and those
11th, though,
numbers
a
get a
sterner
little
par 4, measuring
different.
470
But
yards.
like, yeah,
Straight
I mean,
back uphill
I'm
as
5
well,
years
Luke.
older than Jillian,
You don't
so
want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
This is his second shot.
that sounded all right.
And that one finds the putting
it hit
surface. It's
breaks.
a good shot. Some
Like
work to do.
the hair
however.
breaks.
And Henny, what's he looking at for
You
this
know what I mean,
putt?
Vern?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
I hit it thin.
Oh, so
I didn't
close,
give it
but an
enough
easy par.
juice.
And that should secure the par on this one. And as we head to the
I feel
next
like Ray's is
our
maybe like
50
30
player
seconds
leads
behind or
by 2.
so. Either that or the
Let's face it,
typing
elevated
is
tee shot at the par
not able
5,
to get
12
out as
Rich.
fast. But either
But
way,
keep an eye on the water.
hopefully I'm not in
Keep an
trouble
eye
for
on
that
the water.
comment.
No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Great shot. Putting for eagle here. Oh, what a putt.
What a
And
putt.
that will take him to 6 under. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a
Good.
4-stroke buffer for our leader. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the
It's
bunker on the
deeper
right
and
is
deeper.
an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies
Mark
today.
it down.
And with that, he moves to 7 under. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Speed golf. I should definitely check out that Mario
that's a
speed
high
golf on
caliber
the
shot.
Switch. You were 14 seconds behind. It's like I know things. Despite what Kirsten thinks. Or says.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor.
Oh!
Well played.
It almost hopped in!
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And another
Have
one
you
goes.
heard? The bird
and
is
with
the
it,
word.
an increase of his lead. And he moves to 8 under now. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
So close to
Fairly
being
simple and
right
straightforward
or
tee
so
shot
close to
here
going
as
in?
the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot
Or
goes
both.
straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
500. Oh yeah, I was playing
shot
one
is
of my
about
online
140
games,
yards out.
and one of the things that popped up, or maybe it was, yeah, it was one of the online games. It said I'd played 1,500 holes. That's a lot of holes.
Not a bad play, that one. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, this putt
Like
starts straight
1,500.
enough,
That's
and
a lot of
I'm pretty sure
holes.
it moves to the right towards the end.
Well, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
I mean, it doesn't feel like that. I mean, this is the 6th week we've streamed it, and I played like a handful of like 2 or 3, 4 mission, full games. That's the difference too. Is the full games 18 holes, right? And I've played a couple 2
Well,
or
that's a
3
lovely
so I
way to
mean
finish
30,
the opening round
36 at
out
least,
in front
maybe 54
of the leader.
holes.
Sounds great.
It's been absolutely
off
flawless
stream.
so far. I cannot wait
But,
to
like,
see what this player produces
Yeah,
tomorrow.
1,500. I was like, what the crap?
Well,
and
that was a
the
thrilling
thing
day.
is for like
On behalf of
2,000
myself,
holes
Luke
played.
Elby,
So
Rich Beam and
I
all the
mean,
hard-working folks at
maybe we'll
2K
see it today.
Sports.
I don't know if it might
Thanks
be
for your company.
counting
We look forward to
all
the
of the
next time you
simulated
join us.
holes too. That would make more sense, because then I've played how many weeks? 18 holes a day, 4 days a week. So that's 72 a week times 30 weeks. That probably makes sense if you do that math. Wonder what time it is in Japan right now, and like if Nam will show up to harass us while on vacation. I think it's cool. That'd be really awesome. I know it won't happen because they don't know each other, but it would be dope if April, one of our viewers, was in the same area as Nam, one of our viewers.
We're set to begin our second
would,
round coverage here.
you know, definitely, that'd be cool if they met up, right?
I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us.
They're both in Japan at the same time,
This
man.
player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Oh, I hit it light. Oh, that's, I guess, good, because came out
Filled with threes
funky.
never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
Oof.
Well, this looks pretty handy. You beauty! What a putt!
What a beaut.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes
Right,
after that
now we're
one.
behind the
Not
shot.
sure why I said potentially.
The
Here we are,
ads are
in front
theme
of a par
appropriate,
three.
is what you're saying?
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this
This
green.
is a terrible pin
Probably
placement.
my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Hole in one.
Opting for the 6.
Oh!
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes.
I mean, it was
this kid
hot.
is a
It was
stud.
coming in hot, but I knew
What are we
that because
looking
it's a
at for
6
this putt,
iron.
Henny?
This is a 12
6
footer
iron.
here.
This one's for birdie.
I don't feel like that
Just
was
3
reading
feet to
that
the
way,
cup.
but whatever. We'll take the par.
And down it goes. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that
11.
one. Not sure why I said potentially.
11.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? This is
So
his
who's
second
hyped for
shot.
the Last of Us season 2? Anybody else watch season 1 again? We just got done on Friday, I think it was.
Oh my, right by the hole. A birdie putt awaits. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
There was a few things that
Welcome to this
I
hole.
kind of
It's a
forgot
par 4.
about.
No real reason
Or
to take out
references, like
driver
I
here
was
and give it a whirl,
the
Luke. Just a
cameos.
fairway
I mean, I
down the
didn't
left-hand
forget
side,
about them, but I
left
did.
fairway
When I saw them, I was
bunker
like,
there.
ah,
Should set
that's
up a
so
very
cool.
simple,
Like,
straightforward wedge shot.
'cause there's a few of them. There's
Wow,
a few of them that
that
are
was just
pretty
striking.
awesome.
Time for the second shot.
I don't think I've hit
at
it in the
the
water
10th.
once with you guys. I have found my ball in the drink a couple of times whilst playing online.
This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel.
Oh, demon,
Just a
it's
tiny
good.
putt
It's
is all that
good.
remains. Geez, making this look
I mean,
easy. Just
assuming you've
surging
played the
ahead.
games,
Back-to-back birdies, moving in the right direction there, Luke.
it's really good. It's
Okay,
a
holding
great
steady on the leaderboard after
adaptation.
that hole.
Like, I
Here we
wasn't sure
find
how I was
ourselves
gonna
on the
feel
tee of a
about
long par
everybody
four.
who was chosen
Straight
for
back
everybody.
up
Like,
the hill as well,
I'm
Luke.
confident in the
You don't wanna be
actors'
in that fairway
skills, but I
bunker on the
wasn't sure how they
right-hand side,
fit in
so
the
bail out
roles.
just a little bit
They
to
did a
the
great
left.
job.
Second shot,
And then, like I
straight
said,
back
some of the
up hill
Easter
to a
eggy
green
kind of
that's very
cameo
deep.
type stuff that they did, I won't ruin it for you. It's all online, and you may
Second
already
shot
even
here on
know.
the
But you know, there's some really cool stuff. Like, they did some cool stuff.
Ooh, this looks
I mean,
fantastic.
I like,
This is beautiful to watch.
I'm hunting.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
holding steady in first place after that one.
Yeah, boy. Dominance.
Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless
Kind of
so
embarrassing
far.
how good I am at
cannot
this
wait to
game
see
on
what this
easy.
player produces tomorrow.
I'm sure there's
Unbelievable.
people that are way
Alongside
better than
Rich
me,
Beam,
though, too.
and on
Like,
behalf
that's the
of all
thing.
the
Like,
hardworking
I'm
folks at
probably
HP
actually
Studios,
bad
it's goodbye for now.
on easy, but it feels so easy. Easy, easy. Two more days, and I will have 2 more tournaments before the big event, which will end my career. And hopefully I'll get, like, the GOAT storyline. Now, you guys couldn't see it because my ugly mug is blocking it, but there is, like, a section that says the GOAT, and it's, like, it's
2K
good. It's
Sports
like,
in association
I think it has
with
to
the
do with
PGA Tour
the
is
amount of
thrilled to
viewers
present
and
the
followers I
season-long
have.
race for the
But
FedEx
also
Cup.
plays a part
Great to have
in
your company here from Blaine,
the
Minnesota.
elephant
It's
symbol.
moving day of the 3M Open. Luke Alvey, Rich Beam calling all the action here. It's always
Alright.
terrific to have you join us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely.
What we
building
need to
that
do is have, like,
solid
a
advantage over the field.
live
Just as
feed of
important as the
us
first
playing
few,
golf
isn't it?
for real.
Of course it is. And the way they're playing,
Have, like,
however,
me
though, I
and
don't see
Nom
them going
and
anywhere but up. I just
know who
find what they're
else.
doing out there
Maybe
to be
Justin.
fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
I mean,
That's nicely
like
done.
8-10 feet or less
Yeah,
every
these are good for
time.
the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead.
He's homered. What the crap?
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
No real reason to take out driver
Perfect,
here.
perfect,
Give it a whirl,
perfect.
Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left
Yeah,
hand
no reason
side.
for
Left of that
driver,
fairway
but
bunker
why
there
not?
should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Ah!
Like the look of this one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Tweet,
And
tweet.
there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left.
This is that.
Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Going with the 8-iron here.
It stopped, didn't
And
it? Its
that one
tracks
has
like in the
found its way
same
onto
spot.
the
That's
green.
crazy.
That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
Yeah, I was
John,
gonna
have
say
you got
it
a
dips
read on
more
this
than
one?
that.
What's it going to do?
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it
Break.
right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here we are on the 12th, a par 5. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
It hit the tree? 260? I blitzed that drive. 260? I mean, my 3-wood off the fairway just went
absolutely flat.
270. Makes no sense. I've found that out, too, that sometimes, like, you'll have, like, really good shots according to the perfect.
Oh,
And
that one
it'll
just missed the
shoot
hole.
straight right or go in the water.
5
Like,
feet coming up to the cup.
there's times
What
it
a
feels
great
like
opportunity here for
there's a
look at
random
birdie.
number generator that goes
Mark it
1 in
down.
100
Birdie number
times you're
5.
going to get screwed on a
And
shot.
this is quality play.
And it
Still on
happens,
top
like-
of the leaderboard.
I don't know why, but like
The 13th
the
is a par
tiniest
3.
little one time will be way over there, and the next time it'll be straight. It just doesn't make any sense. Like Nam would say, EA being EA.
Going with the 5-iron here. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. Currently in first position. The 14th is a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Signal
What a
some intent.
gargantuan
21
tee
plus
shot.
under isn't enough intent.
He's setting up for his second shot.
It's in the hole.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
All right, all right, all right. That was a weird sound.
Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Nothing better than seeing your name on top of that leaderboard with just 1 round to go.
Unlock
Well, that
additional
just about
items with
concludes
the
our
premium
coverage. I'm Luke
CHP.
Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard
I'd
working
probably
folks
have a
at
bunch
HB
of like
Studios,
battle pass or
it's good night for
seasonal
now.
rewards that I haven't claimed yet. I mean, maybe not. Maybe they automatically give them to me. But you know, there's that secondary tracker besides our My Career, and I don't know where to even go for those. Not too worried about it. 9, 8, 7. Hopefully, I'm better than 6 under. What? How many holes am I playing? I guess it didn't tell.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome in
5
for the
holes,
final
so
round of the 3M
probably not
Open.
going to get 6
Let's
under
find
this
out
time.
who's crowned champion. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Well, Rich, it's great that our featured player's in first place as we kick off this final round of the event, but Colin Morikawa right there.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to
It's
right.
like it's
on
gone
this putt.
left to right.
And now
And
that
the
finds
player
him
who
in
putted
first
is also
place.
gone.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. From around 140 yards here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Nailed
More
it.
red numbers appearing on the scorecard, coming at exactly the right time.
What a great feeling being
Looks
that
like the
far
sun is
ahead
out
with
right
just
now.
4 to play.
Hopefully it stays out for our drive. It's supposed to rain all day
Tattooed
today.
that one.
Second shot here on the 16th.
I'd love it if it was a nice drive, though. Drex is barking, which means somebody's at our door.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. 4 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. This hole is a par 3.
He's chilling out now. Actually, 5-iron's going to roll a lot more than that. Come on, get in there.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 18th hole is a par 5.
Thought maybe Amazon dropped a package in it, but I don't have a notification. I did just get an email.
Wow. We let the big dog lead on that one.
Woof.
Woof.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. They say
Definitely
drive for show,
not
putt for
related to
dough, but that
deliveries.
was plenty of show there.
This is crappy. Stop
Here we
right
go.
where
If he can chip this in, he'll win the tournament. How close was that to going down? And this putt to win the 3M Open. And hand out the sticky tape and post-it notes. There's your 3M Open winner.
Coming here at TPC Twin Cities, what a performance indeed. Congratulations.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
6 of 7, dang.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all
I'd
the
have made that
hard-working
chip.
folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
All right, sponsor progression. Good, good, good. Skip, skip, skip. We on a mission to finish him. That driver's almost all the way up again, too. Still don't understand that. I guess I leveled the clubs up. But why is the driver the only one that's going up? Wish it didn't take so long. Like, I can't do anything. It's not even finally spinning. Ugh. Got to get that. So, yeah, popularity, the GOAT is what it says right now. I don't think you guys can see that, but... Need more consistency. Congrats on your win today with this season. How we hope. Oh, that's... Plus 30. All right, so it's looking like it's maxed out right now. I think you guys can see that. So I don't know. I mean, there's probably some explanations out there of like what the like I literally have not looked at any guides on this for help on any of this stuff. Because I'm sure there's like a specific tournament or course that you can play on where you can find yourself with a good chance at a hole-in-one. Let's see here. Do we enter your mission, trips, promote sports? Well, I come. Huge impact. Huge. Okay, cool. We're perfect. But we're not, though. It's not even... All right, tailor-made, tailor-made. We're gonna say no thanks. Oh. Can you put like voice mods on for people so that like like Karen sounds like Fire Marshal Bill or something? She's like, let me tell you something. Be hilarious. Voice mods on hearing aids. That needs to happen. You know what needs to happen? You know, it would be absolutely amazing. Would be if they did a hearing aid that used AI to translate. So, you know, when you're talking to a Gen Z kid, no, I'm just kidding. When you're talking to somebody that doesn't speak the same language, whether it's a hearing aid because you need aid or because you bought it for the translate, right? But like legit having a voice mod would be sick too. But then like people would be playing around because they'd be like, Susan, you know, there'd be all sorts of stupid things happening. Getting your phone and changing it to like, you know, Winnie the Pooh or, you know, some
2K Sports
Peppa
in association with the PGA Tour
something, right?
is proud to bring you the season-long
British
race
accents.
for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Knot Championship
Oh,
is
soft
about
little,
to begin.
you know.
Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth
Oh,
is
this
Rich
looks
Green.
like the hole
It's great
for
to have
me.
your company on 2K Sports. But following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
It's running
Let's
pretty
get out to
good.
the action. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Opting for the 9-iron.
Get out.
Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's like,
This is a long one, guys. Looks like around 37 feet to the cup.
Watch this thing turn.
oof.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
They do have language translation in an earbud-like thing. I've never seen that.
As we check the standings, our leader has
Sounds
a
like the
two-stroke
future.
advantage.
Have you been to the future race?
Time now to take in the 9th hole.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
This is so dangerous. Got a little too much.
Not a
Oh!
good result there. Well, Rich, we're at the Knot Championship, and this is the week before the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those players not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance.
This looks
to
a lot
FedEx
like
Cup
the Oregon
playoffs.
coast.
Even
I'm
though
sure
they
it's
might
not. I
finish in the
didn't pay
top
attention to where we
125,
were.
70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
Whoa, did you see the ball hop? Like it legit came off the
Went a bit wrong
ground.
there. This is a par putt.
Hippa to the hopper.
And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Very
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front.
Right.
That forces the
Butt
other players
cheek
to
flow,
come catch
return,
you.
please.
I like their
Butt
position.
cheek flow, return,
On the tee of the
please.
par 4 10th hole.
Yikes! That was
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Sitting at 3 under par. Oh, that looks so good off the club. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
A really good look at birdie.
Hey, Brace, if you could
Our
quit
leader
spam with the
is
chat,
currently
that'd be
enjoying
great.
a 4-stroke
Just kidding.
advantage. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Ugh.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that
The
shot.
wind? There's no
Disappointing.
wind.
Ooh, right by the hole. And a par putt awaits him. As we now
Hey,
move
it's
to the next
Justin.
hole,
What's
he
up,
has a
dude?
4-shot advantage.
What's up, dude?
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Whoa, that sounded terrible.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
350. About
His
350.
second shot here.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a par here.
All right. I'll take it.
And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4.
By 4. So complete the round without invoking the
Well, there
stroke
you have
limit.
it, Rich. At
I
the end of the
did
opening
find
round,
the stroke
he
limit
finds
on
himself
one of the
in first
holes
place.
on an online match
He
ranked
doesn't
tour.
like to be the leader. It's always good. No matter the
I'm
first
hoping
round,
those ranked tours
rather have
count
it the
for
last round, though.
ranked
But I gotta
match
say,
play, but I don't
good
think that's
start.
the same. It's not the same wording.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Bean, I'm
I'm
Will
looking
Gelvin.
forward to a
Thanks
butt
for
break
tuning in.
at
Look
break.
forward to your company next time.
Only 30 minutes-ish. All right, so there's 3 more rounds of this. And then we have one more tournament and then what looks like the championship. And I think it's 4 days. So whether I play only a couple holes or whether it makes me play the whole thing, either way, we'll likely finish before the designated time. So I'll probably go try and chase down a couple of there's that divot something. There's like a
2K Sports
special
and the
ranked
PGA
type
Tour
of
are proud
match.
to bring you the
I got the
season-long
Top Golf
race
one,
for the FedEx Cup.
but there's
The
another
second
type. I don't
round of
remember
the
what.
Knot Championship
It's
is
weird.
about
I've
to
never heard
begin.
of it before,
I'm
so it's
Luke
something
Olby
for the
alongside
game
Rich Bean.
itself.
Great to have you back with us. Our featured player is at 6 under par as we begin today's coverage. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 5th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Aggressive play here. Going with driver off the tee. Now, this one's not going to stop on the fairway.
Ooh.
That's into the second cut of rough. That's the long grass. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Well, this one's right at the pin. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, what about this
Yeah,
stuff?
boy.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
7 under. Ooh, botched.
Quality shot, that one.
330 though. I'll take it.
Time for the second shot here at the
This
7th.
green is the worst. Kick and run. Oh, wow. Kicked
And
all
that was
right.
a bit of a misfire.
What a shame.
What a
There's lot of greens
shame.
today, just not on this occasion.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
All right. This is the one. Whoa. That was quite the link raised. Next week when I'm done scrolling to the bottom of it, I hope to get caught up on any other messages you might send me. Oh my goodness. I know that wasn't your fault. I'm just laughing. It's funny. The future is here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. 11 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And this one is for his par. Now, 8 shots in front. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Hole number 9.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I'm going for it again.
That one cannon off the downslope. That one is hunting.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh my gosh.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Could you
Setting
get out of the
up this
way,
putt
golfer?
25 feet from the cup.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. Wow, what a putt.
What a putt. Zing.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Another one?
And that will
We just
take him
did.
to 8 under.
I feel like she was behind too.
This hole is a par 4.
Lady commentator, if you could speed up your chat a little bit, that'd be great. Just arrived at work. All right. And thank you, Demon. That was an
That
exceptional
was a little
putt.
untidy, wasn't it?
You know, I know I got the
Second shot here
preview that
on
shows
the
me the
10th
cut,
hole.
but that still doesn't mean you're going to make the adjustments and get it if it's not right. That was quite the adjustment that I made, and I can't believe it went in. Pitch and wedge approach. We're going to roll a little bit. It's a little bit to the left or right. Put it like right there. I know there's going to be a little... Ooh. So if that's the case, I should actually put it right here.
Nice out the rough here.
So there's another, so like right
Standing
now
over
with the
this
swing,
one,
we
and
have
it's
the
a
back
very long
and the
putt.
top, right? And you have
And
to
he's
get
down
the
there.
precision of
You got to
trying to
read.
get in both of those
Oh,
white
this
squares.
Is going
But there's
hard
also
left.
a tempo on line too. So like if you flick back and flick forward real fast, you have to get like flick, 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 flick. So like a lot of people like flick back and then try to hit it with like power. Doesn't work. Oof. All right, so
This looks pretty tiny, this.
oh!
Just a short putt remaining here.
Oh, look at that thing! Look at that thing! Hey, what up, Dragon?
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
That's it for today. For that match.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this pro is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been
Dominating.
absolutely flawless.
So Clubhouse
far.
Pass. See, I'm
cannot
getting a
wait
bunch
to
of
see
stuff.
what this player
Block
produces
additional
tomorrow.
items. I'm tier 31.
Well,
Or,
on behalf of
30
myself,
anyways.
Will
Working
Gilby,
on 31.
and Rich B,
I don't think
thanks
I've
for tuning
ever
in.
collected
Catch you tomorrow.
anything. If maybe the first time it probably prompted me and said, hey, you're going to unlock this and blah, 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 blah. And I probably haven't gone back since. So there might be like a whole bunch of stuff that I have yet to unlock. And again, it might already be unlocked inside my player assets, like all the things I can change into and whatnot. All right, we got 2 more days.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at the Knot Championship, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. Rich,
Oh no, your
fancy this player's
kickstand
chances?
broke?
Well,
they've
kicked it
got
too
the
hard,
lead,
huh?
And there is a significant chasing pack.
I always thought those things
So
could
they can't
should be
get too
called
wrapped
soft
up
touch
in
stand.
What's going on
Hey,
behind them. They've got to
literally,
keep
in
their
the
nose out
same
front. They gotta
patch,
keep pushing along
right on the edge,
play
and
the
look where
golf
I'm
course.
at. I'm
Don't
gonna
think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now.
Oh, that was bad.
And keep that in their sights.
missed the flick.
And he's safely on the green. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
From here, he's looking at about 22 feet to the cup.
Oh, slow down.
Slow down.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole. Can this stay on the cut stuff?
Nope.
Standing over his second shot.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Just 9 feet
Tamara
remaining to
is
the
back.
hole.
Welcome back, Tamara.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand
Yeet.
side, this one.
How good was that putt? And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Hutus Maximus.
We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. An opportunity for a birdie here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And just checking back in with the
Yeah,
standings.
birdie,
And
yeah.
he continues to lead this tournament. Par 4, 9th
Go
hole
for it
here.
again, huh?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that was bad. Oh!
I just love the aggressive
This
play
is a
there,
par
Rich.
4. I almost
That'll
hold out a
stay
par
aggressive.
4.
Great play.
This is for Eagle. Gonna fly like an eagle.
And that's a great putt for an eagle. He sits in first position.
That was nice. Nice, nice. Like, ugh. How awesome would that have been? A hole-in-one on a par 4. An albatross.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been
You don't
in
see those
absolute
very
awe of this
often.
player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
And see you next time. Brian is a little. We need the golf gods to listen up. They need to make that little tiny cup so huge. 10 under, that was quite the round. Holy cow. I mean, I had like birdie, birdie, eagle, birdie, or something like that. Or it was birdie, 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 eagle. Yeah, you know, sometimes I question like the NBA. Like I've made jokes with Jillian that like they have remote controls that can basically cinch up the rims, right? Like you probably can't see a visual difference, but like instead of having it be like how wide it is, like shrinking it a little bit, like tightening a little, having a little screw go in further or something, right? Because sometimes, like, it doesn't matter who it is, you can't get the ball. It's like the ball is bigger than the hoop. They'll try dunking it, it'll go rimming off, and like there are times that it feels like. And I'm not saying just the Blazers. In the NBA period, like I wouldn't be surprised if there's some trickery. I mean, technically, just like wrestling, basketball and sports are entertainment. So, I mean, if you watch the NCAA finals, the Final Four stuff, you might have seen the really terrible call on Cooper Flag that ruined the game and allowed Houston to come and win. Not that Houston wasn't playing a great game, not that there wasn't a lot of other plays but like it seemed like there was a mistake that was made and that the refs helped them make up for it. Okay, so this doesn't seem very far. Why can't I pull my driver out? I can only get 3 wood. Is this second shot? This is my second shot, huh? Okay, that makes more sense. It's like, this doesn't seem very far. All right, let's give it a good whacking.
Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one is breaking left to right.
That gets the job done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Beamer? Who the crap
Second
is Beamer?
shot here on the 14th.
Must be one of my ops.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great
Since
shot
I
from our
have
leader.
upped my player,
Scorecard filled
like
with
I'm
threes
definitely
never hurts.
getting
Good
way
luck
more
to make this.
backspin, which is what I originally thought would happen, and I wasn't getting it.
Well,
Yeah, I
that'll be a
wasn't sure that was.
confident
I should have did the
And that should
practice.
secure the par on this one.
Anyways,
And that'll see him remain in the
all
same
right,
spot
I can
on the
afford the
leaderboard.
par hole.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. A thing of beauty.
Oops.
Oh, big hop.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
So now that I'm planning for the
Building upon his
backspin,
advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Not bad. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week.
killing me, bruh. You're killing me, bruh.
Nice one.
6
Fourth birdie
feet.
of the day.
6
like
feet.
it.
I mean,
2
6
in a
feet
row.
isn't
He's feeling
that close, but
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
That one was fired out of a
tatered,
cannon.
bruh. Tatered. 329.
Second shot here on the 17th.
Actually, it's probably gonna roll a little bit more than that. Oh, it's going uphill though.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Missed a
We'll take
putt.
a tap in
Get
any
out of
day for
here
par.
with that.
He's currently in first place.
Get out of here with that nonsense.
What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
That's pretty good.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
He is taking this on.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green and red
Oh
here.
man.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And you can go ahead and add another title to your list of wins.
What a performance
right.
all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
Let's watch this knot. See what it said. The knot championship. Oh, ba-dum-bum.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just
Keep
one
calm
of these
and
wins
par
where
on.
you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey.
What?
We look forward to your
Finished
company
5
next time.
events in my career, 3 of 5. Does that mean the next one is an event too, and then the one after that is? Because I only have like a couple more tourneys left. Smells like food, but no one should be here right now. Maybe mother-in-law is back early. She's been helping our cousin get moved back to the States, and ooh. What had happened was it was loading us to the FedEx, and then it glitched. Let's go to the interview. So yeah, popularity, the GOAT, 48.9 million followers. The GOAT Trophy PGA 2K25. Complete the GOAT quest line, which is what is seasons. Okay, wait a minute. What the crap? Quest within the quest changed, and now my previous Grand Slam not registering towards it. Or total interviews tracked. Can't see. I've not done it yet, but it does say in the description that quests will be added as you progress in career. One is 60 wins, so that's like 2 seasons anyways. When you're in career menu, press start to see my career channel. Okay, so we'll finish this real quick. It says press start, see my career challenges. So let's see. My career menu. Press start. Challenges. It's the bottom of the list. So I need to finish 5 rounds of casual matchmaking for this. Finish 3 rounds with a score of 65 or better. Casual matchmaking. Oh my gosh. So that's like multiple strokes under par. Record 10 pars or better consecutive. Record 10 greens in regulation. Complete one. None of this has anything to do with my career, maybe. Bottom one. The GOAT checklist. Okay. Complete the quest Victory Pursuit. Here it is right here. Win 60 events. So I've got 32 of 60 right now. And then complete Build Your Brand. Reach sponsor tier 5 with 5 different sponsors. Okay, so I'm pushing towards 3 new ones because I did switch. Finish 5 rounds. My career sponsor event. No. Okay, well, I probably should have been doing more of those events. But, oh, look at that. I can right now. Let's go ahead and skip the training. And then we'll go do the messages. And then hopefully I have a sponsored event available. Decline. So So it sounds like I'll have to play through it some more, like another career, which I will probably do on my own time just for fun because I very much enjoy this game. Puma. Chacho's home. Almost falling asleep. Glad you are home too, bro. Take a nap, sir. Get them batteries recharged. So I'm glad Greg gave me that information early about not jumping around and like completing some sponsors. Because I've got 2 of them done already, and then I'll get the other 3 right here. Because I am working on these guys. As you can see, tier 4, tier 4, tier 4. Those are all 3 different ones than I started with. And then rivals. I've played against all these dudes. I can set rival. Oh, that's funny. Season stats, trophies. All right, so pre-tournament, play event. What do we got here? Ah, lame. So it's not a sponsored one. Let's go ahead and I guess let's skip that. And then what we'll do is we'll go to a early BRB. I'll get my little blood flowing in my legs again, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. back. I'm going to try something now. Do I sound any different each time I click this up? It seems like... So it's all the way... I bumped that way down earlier, too. I don't know how much that affected things, so you guys just keep me square on how it sounds out there. All right, so we're officially ready for the FedEx Cup, which is the big Fat Daddy tournament we've been trying to prep for. And then there's one more championship next week. So these are the last 2 tournaments, I believe, that will wrap up my first season of my career and should give me 2 more event wins. But that'll put me at like 33, I think. So basically, you have to go through 2. One thing that I don't know is if I can choose a different player, because there's a trophy for getting the GOAT, right? For basically playing through 2 seasons. But there's also a trophy for playing as 2 different, finishing championships as 2 different my players. So I feel like it requires you to play through 3 times. Which, I mean, I could go through. I mean, I guess I'm moving pretty fast, 4 hours chunks. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. I could sort of speed golf through it a lot faster off stream. But really, I'm going pretty fast. And if I don't do all the messages and all that stuff, that'll actually help quite a bit as well.
This is probably the most underrated, difficult golf course on the tour. There are more golf balls
as I put it 6
in the
feet
water at TPC Southwind than any other venue on the PGA Tour, and that includes Sawgrass. It's hard to believe, but that is exactly what happens year in and year out.
1 under.
It's just one of these golf courses that gets sneaky difficult at times. There's certainly opportunities to make a lot of birdies and take it low, but if you get off kilter just a little bit with your game, you're going to hit some foul balls, they're going to go in the water, and you're going to make doubles and triples. It's really a cool golf course in that sense because it seems easy and kind, but in reality it's not.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
4 feet.
Looking for another
4
birdie here.
feet. That's getting really close.
Positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Plays downhill. Players usually taking out 3-wood for accuracy, as length is not necessary here.
Nicely done.
Perfect.
Sitting at 2 under.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
These greens are like standstill.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Got like one of those whiskers that's
and that putt will drop,
doing this.
and he'll extend his lead. And that
It's
will
tickling
take
my
him to
nose, so I
3 under.
apologize if I'm
There's no
extra.
doubt about it, Rich. This is an
I'm trying to
outstanding
stroke
position to
it
be in.
down.
Always great to be in
Trying
the
to
lead,
train
Luke,
it.
There's no doubt about it, but let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Yeah.
That's a really nice shot. This is a 150-yard shot. This one's going right there.
It hit the pin.
A birdie putt coming
It hit
up.
the
This could be
pin.
a big one. Another birdie. That's the
It hit the
fourth of
pin.
the day.
Oh.
You look at this par 3 11th and you see a lot of water.
It's an island green, as you can see, and you hope, you just hope the wind is not blowing when you get here, because then it becomes devilish.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Nothing too much in this. Just a little movement right to
Just
left.
a little movement. I like the way he
Over
gets,
to the par
he's
4
so soft
12.
and quiet.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Duh.
5 under at the moment.
Ah.
This one is 13 feet out.
Ooh, it dives a little more than I thought.
Let's see if this one turns left.
Almost
Okay,
botched
on
the.
to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots.
I hope not. I certainly hope not. I don't like the water. phone keeps lighting up, but like
And
it's
folks, at the end of
nothing
this
of
first
importance.
round, he's going to find
Getting a lot of
himself
like
in
app
first place.
spam.
Not bad, Rich.
Like we got a sale
Not
going on
bad
right now.
whatsoever, but still, just the opening day. Lots of golf.
The
left to
NBA
play.
happened last
However,
night. Those are the
it
things
does
you
give
missed.
a little boost of confidence going
that's what
forward,
they're supposed
knowing
to
that
do, right?
now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
All right. Got 3 more days at the FedEx before I ring off another trophy, which will feel good. And then we'll jump into the final one, which, like I said, should wrap up the season. And I believe kick off another trophy. And then we'll go check out that multiplayer divot game.
2K Sports.
Find out
and
more
the
about it.
PGA
I'm
Tour
hoping it's like a
are
chipping
proud to
game.
bring you the
I mean,
first
I really
stop
like
of
the Top
FedEx
Golf.
Cup
Like, that's a really
playoffs.
fun
We're
experience
back for
on
second
this.
round
I've never
action
been to
of
a
the
Top
FedEx
Golf in real
St.
life,
Jude
but I'm assuming
Championship.
it's
Hi
very
again,
similar.
everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with
you know, there
you.
was some stuff
Our
that made me
featured
go,
player
what?
starts the
You know, like,
day
I hit that
at 9
perfectly. Why is it
under
going
par.
over there? You know, like,
Looks
I
like
complained
about
about
a
EA doing
170
EA
yard
things
shot
earlier, but
required here.
can't really see. But it's fun.
This one is all over it.
This putt left for birdie. The putt goes in,
Potato
and
chips
the
or
lead
tortilla
continues to
chips?
grow.
Tortilla for sure.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is up by 10.
Tortilla
Those are the things that
chips.
only happen in a video game. Going with 8-iron here.
I guess I didn't notice the
13-footer here.
slope right there.
This
I would have put
for
it a little
birdie,
closer.
birdie run.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
There's a slope
I
here.
see it going
and
in.
it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Going right in the
And
hole.
the birdie putt drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He improves to 12 under par for the event. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
And driver not usually required here. You just have to put in the fairway, hopefully somewhere down the left-hand side.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Ben.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
What a shot. A tap in left for birdie.
Leading by
Onion-free
phenomenal
salsa,
12
that's
strokes
right.
After that one.
Which is hard
Lovely
to find.
momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
And once again,
So with
driver
salsa,
may
I
not be
generally
required here.
can
Fairway
get away
does
with
run
like
out about
dipping a
300
chip and
yards, so
like getting a
3
little
wood
of the
for position is
juice,
fine.
but not actually
Henny,
scooping,
What's the player
right?
facing here?
He's got,
But
I'd
what
say
fun
a
is that?
solid 145
There's a
here.
couple of mango salsas and stuff that I can have. But.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Sweet.
It's been absolutely
Load it,
flawless
load it,
so
load it.
far. I
Clubhouse
cannot wait to see
passes
what this player
bloated.
produces tomorrow.
We got lots
Well,
of
that will
stuff
do
to
it for
unlock.
today. For
Look at my
all of
drivers
us
all the
here
way
at
back.
2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Why is it back there? What'd it do to you, man? What'd it do to you, man? Yeah, mango salsa can be really good. There's a few good recipes out there for sure. Double 9 so far. Let's see if I can get any gooder. Special order. Yeah, we have Jillian's made plenty of homemade salsas in the past. They definitely the onion does play a role in the flavor of the sauce. Like it does taste a
2K
little off.
Sports
It's more
and the
salt than it
PGA
is
Tour
like
are proud to
I don't
bring
wanna say
you the
tang,
first
but,
stop
like,
of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
It's different.
Our third round coverage of the FedEx St. Jude Championship is about to begin. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Very comfortable lead now through 36 holes. And I tell you what, that's exactly what you want against this high-powered field.
Buckle up. Take a look
Oh,
at
I
this
should have had
one.
more spin on it.
7 feet remains.
Little birdie looking here.
He makes the putt and extends
Mango
his lead.
habanero is good. Yeah, I like the spicy
ever
too.
recalling making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Second shot on the second.
God, my knees are like jammed up into my keyboard tray. It's terrible. It's in the hole.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nice line. He's going to be happy about that
Up and
one.
down. How
What a
about
good putt to
straight
make.
down? The hatch.
Well, I think that warrants another look.
Man,
Let's see that again.
this stupid hair of mine. Might have to turn my camera off.
Currently
Where'd it
sitting at
go?
an impressive 20 under par here.
We'll go pluck the hair.
The tee shot at 3.
And a narrow
back all teary-eyed.
landing area indeed
I'm not
on
crying,
this
you're
par
crying.
5. You
Whoa.
gotta find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
And I ripped it.
That's a good one to build momentum on. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
That is a wonderful shot. Count it. It's good.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Yep. Yep.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Chewies. I don't think I've
And
ever heard
now
of
here's a
Chewies.
look at the par 3 fourth.
Downhill to a minuscule green. It's got a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side as well as front left. That water, however, gets really close when they put the pin up front.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. That is an early message sent as the putt goes down.
As the
I
putt
haven't seen
goes
a
down.
putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Who was putting that good at 5?
What a beautiful shot into the 5th hole and
Yeah,
a
I
birdie
wonder-
putt coming up.
That fan was blowing across. That fan might have been a culprit blowing right across my little flimsy whiskeys.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Birdie,
After
birdie,
that hole,
eagle,
he
birdie,
still has
birdie.
the top spot on the leaderboard.
Par par. Birdie. That was a crazy front side. I wonder if I had much to do with that.
And a great round in the books for him today, finishing the afternoon on top of the leaderboard.
Victor Hovland.
My pleasure, my
quite
friend.
a ways
Lots
back.
of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully
Number
tomorrow
2.
can produce much of the same.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
So long. See you next time. See you never. See you never. Yeah, we used to have this place called what the crap was it called? Chevy's. It was a Tex-Mex restaurant, and they had these wrapped chicken flautas that you could get with their pineapple something sweet sauce. It would kill my stomach, but I would eat it every time we went there. Like, here's how good it was. Here's how good it was. There was only a couple of locations around.
2K
And
Sports,
there was only one that was ever really in our route. Like, we could have gone way out of our way and gone to some other ones, but there was one that was literally right in our route. We went there quite a few times, and about every other time, and I'm being serious when I say this, about every other time we went there, there was
Yes, got the
an
lead.
issue with the
things
bathroom.
Looking pretty steady for him. Should
And,
be a really
you know,
good
when
day
you
of
when
golf
you
ahead of us.
when you walked into the
Let's
restaurant,
catch up with the play on 13. As of
you had to
now,
walk
it doesn't
in
look like anyone will catch him
and
in
then
this
walk
final
right
round.
by the bathrooms
pick
to
up
get
the
to like
action.
the hostess table. And there was a couple of times where there was like water, like sort of like waves sort of coming out of the men's restroom. Like, I'm not kidding. Water flooding happened more than once. And they actually had to sanction off half their restaurant one of the visits we went there because it was too close to what was considered a septic issue. So it was like basically like poopy water for half the restaurant. But like they made fresh tortillas and stuff right there. And so like, I mean, that's kind of gross to think about, but like you couldn't smell. Back half the restaurant was protected by that tortilla machine. So I'm surprised that they stayed around as long as they, because that was clearly an issue of the place.
What an aggressive play.
But now there's a new, it was empty for like 2 years. And as of about like 6 months ago, a new restaurant moved in. And it's another Mexican restaurant, but it's called like Si Senor, I think is what it's called. I'd never heard of it, not familiar with
And
it.
it drops. That's the
It's
fourth birdie
definitely
of the day.
different, but yeah,
Our featured
Chevy's
player
was
still
a thing.
sits atop the
Tex-Mex. They
leaderboard.
went under though in Oregon. I don't know if that's
We've
like a
made our way to
nationwide
par
thing or
three.
there may have only been a
Absolutely.
couple
Do
in
not
Portland.
Go flag hunting when the pin is on the right-hand side. There's nothing but water. Bail out left center of the green is just dandy.
Going with 5 wood. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Who would climb up that?
I like it. 2
Like
in a
that's
row.
sketch.
He's feeling it.
The ladder into a
Things are still
tall
looking good for our featured player.
something.
In first place on the leaderboard.
It's crazy.
Wow, our leader's got it going today. Time for the second shot here at 15.
Straight at it.
All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put
Chirp,
a birdie
chirp.
on the scorecard. Another
3 more holes,
birdie.
16, 17, 18.
6 of them on the day.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
This one looks to
Can't
be
wait.
in
We're
for the
getting closer and
sanctuary of
closer
the
to
field.
Happy Gilmore 2's release on Netflix.
The
That's
final
gonna be
par
funny.
five at TPC
If you haven't seen
Southwind
Happy
is a good
Gilmore
one.
1, there's
Up
still
the hill,
plenty of
Rich, and a
time.
chance to get there
It's a
in two.
goofy, funny
Second
Adam
shot
Sandler
back
movie.
up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of the screen could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
Thought that might have been too much.
Setting up for his third shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
boy.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Heavy rough with trees both right and
Perfect,
left.
perfect,
This is by far the
perfect.
straightest drive
Sit,
of the day.
sit. Perfect.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got
Can't deny
about
that
140,
view.
I'd say.
This is spinning in.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
How did I miss
Pretty
that?
good chance here. This one's for
How did
par.
I miss that?
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Here, I'll get louder
And I
tomorrow
don't
so
think
they're
the rest
even.
feel much
How
hate
did I
today.
miss that?
Our leader is way out in front in this final.
Is that
round.
not a good solution?
We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Yeah, I unfortunately have no control over the volume. Like,
Okay,
I've
we've
always
got
tried to
about a
keep my volume pretty
140
high,
yard
but we've
shot
had some
here.
issues with the microphone today, which might result in me being lower than usual right now. Oh, buddy.
This is on a fantastic line.
Which
A
reminds
putt
me, I
here
should probably
to
bump
win
this
the
up a little
FedEx
bit
St.
more.
Jude
And
Championship.
see how that works out. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I was just checking level. Sorry. Microphone check. Microphone checker. Remember this?
Party time in Memphis as our featured player has won the first event of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Even Elvis would tip his hat at that performance. What a week here at TPC Southwind.
Let me see that
Let's see
trophy.
what we got next to BMW.
BMW. Let me see me hold that trophy, please. Please.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work
Easy
of art.
peasy. Lemon squeezy.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam,
5
Luke
career,
Elvey,
4 or
and our
5. All
entire
right.
2K
So
Sports
the
crew,
next one should count
I'm
as
Andrew
a
Catalan. Have a great
an
night.
event as well. And hopefully I'll get a chance to do some sponsor stuff. Top 50, yeah. I mean, playing on easy, I mean, I guess you could still be bad, but I'm telling you, I bet you I am mid compared to some people playing on easy. Like the people who are really good that play on the hard, probably just would dominate me. Hole in one after hole in one after hole in one. So far, I've had a hole in none. Oh, we're putting those on right now. Are you friggin' kidding me? Those are going on as soon as I get access to them. Got some matching pants like that in RL too. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be funny if I did though. Build your brand. Okay. So I got one of them up. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I'll go to interview. Fancy Pants. That's me. How'd you know that's my nickname, bruh? All right, let's go ahead and handle the podium like a boss. Catching up feels better. It's more fun. Push that elephant. Do you think down-to-earth attitude is a factor in winning? It's not the determinant. I believe so. That's right. 26,000! I'm humble up in here. Plus 80. That's I was humble at its finest right there. From Humboldt County. No, Humboldt County. All right, let's go training and Skippy Peru. Confirmed. And then let's go to messages. Sorry, Steph Curry, but I'm not interested in joining your brand. Decline. I am working on a quest line that requires me to stay loyal. What? I just got 1.7 million followers for telling Steph Curry to know it. To know it. All right, Cobra. They keep offering, and I keep saying no, bruh, to Cobra. Thank you for the offer, though. That's just crazy. 1.7. Is that how many I have, like, for reals, though? Or is that how many I just gained? Because that seems like a lot. I feel like It's going up. It's going up. It just went up 1 point. You guys can't see it, but it went up. I'm at 51.6 million now. Million. That's a lot of followers. That'll teach Tiger. No, I'm sure he's got a lot too. Yeah, it's got another 1.7 million. You can see 51.6. So 51.6 plus 1 million, or is it 51.6 once you add the 1.7? Let's figure it out. Yeah. Wait a minute. It just 51 point. Whatever. All right. Play event. No. This is not. It's not what I need. We'll skip it. Confirmed. And we'll go to my player. You thought I was going to jump in without changing to my fancy pants, but that's not happening today. All right. Outfits. Bottoms. Yeah. Yeah. Why is there a bullseye in each of my cheeks? That's... What's this one? Legendary body type B. Does this mean I'm skinnier or fatter? That's funny. So that must be the body type B. It must be male and female, but they're A and B. So I can wear A, but I also got the B if I switch to... I think? I don't know. What do you think? Should I rock them or put them back on the shelf? They're pretty busy. They're pretty busy. They're also 2K pants. So I wonder if I have Callaway pants or who. Let's see here. Adidas. 2K. 2K. So technically I was wearing these, I think. Or these. So I haven't changed the brand at all. Does Callaway make gloves? Titleist is also my... So I wonder... Here, let's go look at my sponsors. And see which one needs to be pumped up a little bit. Those pants are a bit much. All right, tier 5. So Nike and Titleist are the ones that need to be bumped up. Okay, so let's go fit up with some Nike and Titleist gear. Gloves. I don't think we have a Nike glove, so put the Titleist one on. And that should help. Tops. Do we have a Nike one? That one looks the best, huh, with these pants. And accessories. We don't have any equipped. Oh, you kidding me? Yeah, I think I'll leave those alone. So tops, I got bottoms, footwear. What do we got going for footwear? Oh, we gotta get the Jordans going. You kidding me? Gotta rock the J's, bruh. So we should get pumped up with Nike and Titleist. We upped our Nike stuff. I wonder if I can get a Titleist hat. So we'll just keep Callaway to keep them happy. Wear the glasses. No! Looks like you'll have to call me Elton Golfar. That's what this reminded me of. All right. It's the final. Well, actually, we can actually. Never mind. I forgot one last thing. I got a little money to spend. Let's up my putter a little bit better. Un putter. Well, rhythm. Okay, we got some other stuff going. 87. All right, these pants are goofy. Coming up, Tour Championship. Interesting. Tour Championship. So there's another tournament after?
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the BMW
All right, get to play
Championship
six
is
this
about to
time.
begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. And
Short.
We've got Henny Koyak and John
Okay,
McCarthy down
I'll
on
take
the
it.
course.
I thought I was going to go into the bunkers
Well,
on the
this is
side
a
of the
big
hill.
day for so many players in this field. We're going to bring all the coverage to you right here on 2K Sports. This is from about 240 yards. And just one shot back. Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one should start
No!
take a little movement to the right.
I got hosed.
Birdie. You gotta look.
I got hosed. It's probably because I didn't wear those glasses.
This player is
But no
currently
one
tied with
knows.
Justin Thomas for the lead.
I got hosed. Is that Freddy Krueger down on the bottom right? It scared me. I saw him right at the last second. He made me botch that shot.
Nicely done.
Second shot here at the 10th.
Felt like that wasn't going to be good enough, but
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
just a bit. That's my line. Actually, Bob Euchre's line, R.I.P.
Good for a long time. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Is that a bogey?
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Is that a bogey or par?
We have a par 4 on this one.
Roll it.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
You saw movie poster for Tusk. Oh man, my wife hates that movie. She like won't watch a lot of movies now that I want to watch because she watched that with me. We really like Justin Long and we love Kevin Smith.
Opted for the 8-iron.
So like it seemed like
A
an
wonderful
amazing
shot.
pair,
Chance for
but
birdie
like
here on
the movie
the 11th.
is
This putt's
pretty
about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie?
pretty different.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes.
Here's a look at the 12th hole. It's a par
Yeah, I got in
4.
trouble the other night because
Oh,
28
this
days
saw
later
through
was a
the
movie
net.
my wife shared with me when it
This was
first
a
came out.
200-yard shot.
And she was like ecstatic, like this is the greatest movie I've ever seen. It's so awesome and blah 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 blah. Well, then she had Reese and she had nightmares during her pregnancy about that show, and so she has not. Damn it, she has not wanted to watch any of those movies since. And I was telling her like we've seen the first 2, and I
This
love
one
them.
would be from
Uh,
downtown.
And I said, you got to finish the trilogy. And she got really upset. She's like,
Well, from here, it looks like the
Brian,
go uphill.
I wish you'd just understand. I don't want to. And I was like, oh my gosh, she really doesn't want to watch those. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Putt on a good line.
Ah.
A par putt, tap in.
Well, you know, like most of the movies we watch, she's like, I don't want to watch that. And then she'll watch it, and then she'll be like, it wasn't that bad. So that's all I was trying to say, right? Like, I wasn't, like, trying to bend a knee and, you know. Ooh.
That is a big-time drive.
Wasn't so good.
Chance here from 10 feet out.
Looking better.
Almost didn't make it.
That one drops.
Always
It's
funny
the
to
fifth
go first
birdie of the round.
Was it somebody made a joke the other day about
Leaderboard,
something
and it's a
about
two-shot advantage
what
for
was
our
it
leader.
about people wearing NASCAR style? I can't remember. Like a lot of sports, I mean, soccer, football,
That
more and more are
definitely
wearing
worked.
patches. Even if it's
Let's
only
see what the
one,
featured
there's
player
still at
can
least
do
one
from about
sponsored team,
160 out.
which is kind of crazy. 8-iron. It's an approach shot. Looks like it's funneling right down into the hole for me. It's probably too much, though. Probably should have clubbed down. Should have clubbed down.
Okay, that's going to play. 14 feet to the cup.
That's straight as an arrow.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, it's not quite as straight as I thought. It's money.
Looking good.
And it's
I've
left
gotten
for par.
totally hosed
As we head to the next
on
hole,
a
our
few
leader
holes
has a
like that
two-shot
today.
advantage.
On a few. Rain expected in the next
Here's a
hour.
look at the leaderboard at the end of round
Oh,
one,
boy.
and he finds himself in first place.
Oh
It's
boy.
been absolutely flawless so far.
My
I
biggest
cannot wait
problem
to
with
see
the
what
rain
this
today
player
is that I have to
produces
like layer up to go take
So
Drex
that
for a
will do it
walk.
for
And
today.
sometimes
For Rich
he
B,
loves the
Luke
rain
Elby,
and he's
and I'm
awesome.
tired to
But
get
there's been a
back.
few days lately that he gets like he'll just stop, and we're not even a quarter of the way done with our walk, and he'll stop. And you can see it in his eyes, like it's like he felt like an earthquake or something, and he's like, "Run, we gotta get home, we gotta," you know, like he does this weird thing, and you'll try to come on, pull on, you know, trying to like you know make it all fun, and come on, dude, let's go. He will not, and then I'll be like, fine, you want to go home, and he'll turn and he'll start running towards home. So I hate the days that I put on all my gear, and then I
2K
get him all
Sports,
geared up
in
with his, you know,
association
little
with the
hoodie on
PGA
and
Tour,
stuff.
is proud to bring you the second
And then
stop
we
of
get
the
like
FedEx
30
Cup
steps from our
playoffs.
driveway, and he's like,
The
nope,
FedEx Cup
that's
playoffs
it.
roll on. It's the second round
Sometimes I don't
of
even get to the
PGA
mailbox, which is
Championship.
like
Hi, everyone. I'm
not
Andrew
far,
Catalon.
but
Welcome
far
back.
enough that he won't
As we
go
start our
sometimes.
day, our featured player is currently at 7 under par.
All right.
Let me take you out to number 8. This is a 7-iron.
Yes!
What a way to
Yes!
finish off
Yes!
the hole-in-one.
Yes!
Yes,
Suck it,
sir.
Robert!
Better
Yes!
than most.
Yes! Oh, yes! That feels so good! Kirsten, don't you dare clip that. Don't you dare clip that.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
Whoops, what the crap? Oh, I can't do it because I'm not in game.
It's a par 5.
Coming off that ace, they got to figure out how to slow themselves down to hit this tee shot.
I mean, you can clip it if you want, Kirsten. I'd love to share it with Gray.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
Is Gray out there? And tomorrow, I did it because of you. You believed in me. Nobody else did. I'm just kidding. That's not how I feel.
Play, going for it.
What a great shot on the par 5. On in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one.
This
home
is for
too.
eagle. That was almost an albatross.
The putt
That was
goes in
almost
and
an
the cushion is
albatross.
Getting wider. Our featured player continues to lead the way up by 9.
Yes. Can't believe I finally friggin' got
This
one.
hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Ah! It's not very often I know as soon as I hit it that it's bad.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A huge right to left swinger.
Huge. Is that Dude I heard? Speaking of Dude, I did hear from him the other day. Oof.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Back-to-back
As we move
eagles
on
I
to the
had.
next hole, his lead is 9 shots.
Because technically the hole-in-one is an eagle as well. Too late.
A par 4 here.
You know what it was? It was the fancy pants. The fancy pants.
Wow, that was launched. And now this from about 150 yards away.
Can't believe I got a friggin' hole-in-one. Oh, come back now, you hear?
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Let's check in with Henny.
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
There's the birdie. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
The 12th hole is a par 4. Well, this one looks like down the run.
I was a little worried when I didn't get the trophy right away. Because there is like a yardage requirement, like 150, and I was like, oh my god, if it's like 148 or 149 and I don't get the trophy for the hole-in-one, I'm going to be pissed. See, what is it? Oh, it's 100 yards. Okay, so I was pretty safe on that one.
Just slides by.
Told you, I'm hunting today.
Trying to get to 15 under now.
Oh no! It's pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sending it to Gray right now. I should send it to Robert too.
Yeah, you have to look at that right off the blade.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 15 under par for the
Let's send it
event.
to Reese too.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Nice shot, Gray says.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This is his second shot. This putt is for
Yeah,
birdie three
that
on
was a
the
good job,
scorecard.
Kirsten. Way to capture
John,
the
what's
moment. That's
line on this
awesome.
putt?
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Surprised
And the
Reese
second
hasn't
round
responded
comes to
yet.
an
He
end,
must be
and they
busy.
are in first
It's
place.
pouring down rain
It's been
outside. I can't
absolutely
imagine the
flawless
ice cream
so
shop is
far.
very
I
busy
cannot
today.
Wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
But he says like there's still days where it's
That
just
will do it
lines
for our
out the door.
broadcast day. For all of us at
on
2K
rainy days.
Sports,
It's
I'm
crazy.
Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
I mean, I'm in the championship game, you know, the final one, and I finally pull a hole in one on what is believed to be the final day too. Like, I need to make a social media post like, this is what you miss when you don't come join us for golf. I'm not excited. You're excited. That's what that clip should be called. I'm not excited. You're excited. Like a close up of my face. Whoa.
2K Sports.
It's a
and the
weird
PGA
rumble in my
Tour.
headphones too. It was like
Proud to
bassy,
bring
like
you the second stop of
whoa.
the FedEx Cup playoffs.
I don't know if it sounded like
it's
that.
moving day at the BMW Championship.
For any of the rest
and
of
we're
yous,
ready
but
to bring you all the action. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
It's so fun. It's been amazing to watch. He's got such a huge lead, a colossal lead going in the final 36
Huge.
holes. He almost wonders, is he thinking about the win yet, or is he able to kind of calm himself down before he goes out there today?
The wind was howling.
Yeah, the wind is moving pretty good on the pin, but
About 7
it hasn't
feet
been a
remaining.
factor at all for this game. It's weird that they would like all of a sudden introduce
Extending
wind at the
lead.
end.
That is the way you do it.
That sets a positive tone for
I
the
feel like
player,
once in a
doesn't it?
while, right, Raised? I don't
Off the tee,
disagree
on
with
the
that.
hole.
But I mean, like, for everybody's once in a while to be consecutive every day, like that just seems weird. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like there's an abundance of people eating ice cream on cold days. I'm one of them. Shoot, we're trying to cut back. Like, you know, we get discounts on tubs, so we've been buying tubs.
Fought
And,
against the wind to stick that one.
I don't regret it, but at the same time, my waistline is definitely showing a little bit of extra.
All right, John, which way is this
Listen, it's
putt
not
gonna
helping
go?
my quarter mile
This one's
times.
gonna be going left to right.
A lot of people do weight reduction in their car. I need to do weight reduction on my body.
Continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And it'll be good when he leaves.
Our
We'll
featured
likely
player
still have
continues
access
to
as
look
long
good
as his
out there.
manager
Currently in first
is the
place.
manager. We'll probably still get manager rates.
This
Maybe
tee shot
not.
is
We don't
looking
expect
good so
that, but
far.
we're pretty tight with her.
This
She's
is
pretty
a
awesome.
150-yard
So,
shot.
you know, there's a good chance of that.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. He makes the putt and
He
extends
shoots, he
his lead.
scores.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
Is this where I got my hole in one yesterday? Can't remember what hole it even was.
Going with the 7.
Oh, I was going to say, if I get another freaking hole in one.
This putt
The way he
just
moved
feet
it-
away from the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
That was
My
pretty
bad for
straightforward.
just messing that up.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Can't believe I got my ace. And I didn't
Only
get it
one
like
round
all by
to go.
myself,
Rich, how are you gonna sleep tonight?
right? Like I wasn't
This
offline
leaderboard
playing.
bubbling inside. I
Did
cannot
it?
wait
Yeah, they're
to
all
see what
franchise
happens.
based, so like it's all up to the
That'll do
owners
it
to keep
for
that
today. For all
alive.
of us here at 2K
We had
Sports,
one
I'm Andrew
really close to our
Catalan. Have a
house,
great night.
and it failed. It went down probably 10 years ago, 12 years ago. which would be sweet if it was still there, because Reese would only have to drive like 3 minutes instead of like 30 minutes. Because right now he got promoted and he's like the opener out at the other store, but it's out in Kaiser. So he's not even in Salem when he's working anymore. He's in Kaiser. And unfortunately, he like one of his best friends when he got the job there interviewed and got the job and was sent out to Kaiser. So they'd like never worked together, but they basically started working there within a couple days, weeks of each other. And they had a fallout. So they're no longer friends anymore. And they're like one will open and the other one will show up for the other shift or vice versa, right? Like so and like sometimes there's like Reese works Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and he works Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then they've got somebody else that opens and closes on Sunday. And so like there's days where like Reese will show up and like jobs won't have been completed and stuff and so it's like he doesn't want to tell on him because he doesn't want to create drama between them, but like you know what I mean? Like so there's a lot of complications around where he at right now, and he's wanting to get out, which I don't blame him. And hopefully he'll get the call from yes, I'm on the green at 1. Putting for eagle.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
There's definite movement here. Starting to the right, should come back to the left as well after that.
So need a little bit more power. That should do it. Oh!
He's got this putt for birdie.
This is not a long putt, but there is a break to the left.
What's up, Lorena?
Our featured player.
Welcome to the stream. You just missed my hole in one. I've been playing this game for weeks and hours and hours and hours. And finally got my first ace. It was a pretty exciting moment.
This shot from approximately 100.
I'm doing well, thanks. Hopefully you are too. Just been hunting these pins all day. That's looking good.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Our leader has done it again. This putt is 14 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
To 15, it's a par 3. This is a hybrid. That's a great position to be in after that
From a
approach.
tropical area, huh? That sounds fun.
Now this putt for birdie.
We just started rewatching season 2 of The White Lotus, which is definitely a tropical area. The show is wild. We watched season 1. We rewatched season 1 last time when season 2 came out, so we felt like we didn't need to watch it. Plus, Alexander Daddario's in it, and I think my wife wants to avoid me watching as much of her as possible. And and then also we wanted to get to season 3 because season 3 is, I think, officially finished now. But so I have no idea if season 3 is any good. 2 was all right. 1 was really good. Like the concierge sort of made the show for me. I was hoping I was going to hit the pin. Figured that was coming in hot.
Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Henny, what's he facing?
El Salvador, nice.
This one's
Awesome.
looking at.
Are you there on
41
vacation,
feet.
or are you, is that where you're from? I'm in Salem, Oregon, USA. Gosh, did you see it jump? God, I hate it when it jumps. That's a real thing, though. When you play golf in real life, there's definitely, like, marks from where the balls hit.
This putt's going to come in
There's
from the
cleat
left
marks
side.
from people's shoes. There's definitely obstructions. Plus, there's, like, debris from clubs. Like, people will get grass on their club, and they'll swipe it off, and it'll be chunks of grass that dry up that can be on the ground. And so often you'll see like professionals, they'll go out and they'll kind of like swipe some stuff away, and they'll get the line where they think the ball's going to go, and they'll try to clean it up. And definitely good practice to do that.
looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Shot game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Holding steady in
Nice.
first place after that one.
Okay.
Oh,
team
well,
up
that's
on
not
the
nice.
Final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Here's the second at 18.
Ah, I got too much of it. Actually worked out all right.
Nice approach
I would have been a little short.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that.
Would
Amazing
have been a little
shot.
numb.
This
A
putt
little numb. That's
remains
redundant,
to
huh?
become the champion at the BM. And what a finish by
Oh,
our featured
yeah.
player coming up clutch
All
at the
right, clutch.
BMW
Funny,
Championship.
clutch BMW.
Ultimate driving
Some
machine
irony there.
this week. What a performance. Tour Championship
All right.
lurks.
Officially done with my clean. Come on, can I get a bling?
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that
Your
chair and
dad
let
is
that
a
shit
very
do the work
smart
for you, baby.
man.
Love it.
Unlike the
We
person
had so much
speaking
fun
right
out there
now.
today. Thank you for joining us.
All right, 5 of
For
5
all us
events.
at
That should
2K
give me
Sports,
a trophy.
We'll see you soon.
I should get a trophy for, maybe? My career? Maybe? How we looking on sponsorship? So we got a little ways to go with Titleist. We got the least with Titleist. Least? No, boo. You are a good player. I've 6 years. And you're the best. I'm playing on easy, but I appreciate the nice compliment. There's definitely a difference when, like, you play online or when you play on harder difficulties. It definitely changes the angle and the wind, and some of the greens are way faster. And like, that was the thing I ran into my first experience with the hard mode, was like I'd hit a green, and instead of like it moving like 3 to 6 feet, it would run like 20 feet. And it run, most of the time it would run right off the green back onto the fringe. And so I wasn't a fan of that. Can I get a bling? I thought I was done, man. Am I not done? Tune in to the servers, please. You're not even spinning. There we go. Well, I figured I would get done sooner than the stream expected time, but maybe we're not done. Sure. Okay, so there's still another tournament. We got lots of time, sort of. How come I'm so good? Stay grounded. That's got to stay humble. Even though I didn't get blue for it. Yep. Not hitting any spam buttons. All right. Definitely felt the nerves. No need to beat myself up. Stay humble. Humble-aya. All right, so we got some messages. So I do have a chance for another sponsorship with either Nike, Titleist, or Callaway event for the pregame stuff, but we'll find out in a hot second once I get through a couple of these messages. Bro is staring at his phone hardcore. You think they could have done like different locker rooms too for the different tournament locations and stuff? Because like it's the same exact spot every time. All right. Hey, well, thanks for hanging. Even if it was just for a few. Nice to meet you. Don't forget to click that like button on your way out. All right, one last sponsorship attempt. Decline. Never! So, training, Skippy Poo, confirmed. And let's go play event. Hopefully there's more than just one option. So I know I could get some stats padded, but I don't need any stats. To be padded, I'm good. Skip. Skip, skip, skip the tournament. Skip, skip, skip. Oh, play the tournament. Secures a spot in the Tour Championship. All entrants will have their starting strokes adjusted based on their FedEx point ranking. It's going to be tough, R said. I'm just going to go out and play the best golf I can. Events played, 33. FedEx Cup points, lots more than everybody else. Starting strokes, -10. All right. I am the best. East Lake Golf Club. Sounds like East Lake. Lazy.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
So this is the final stop.
What you play for.
This
It's
is
the
it.
final event
This is
of
it.
the PGA Tour season. East Lake is looking great. The opening round of the Tour Championship starts now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking about online play being harder. I'm usually like 15, 20 under when I play on easy. I'm usually like 15 or 20 over when I'm on regular. It's crazy how different it is. Like that right there would have been a shank into the water. But instead, I'm 10 feet from the hole. Not even.
10 under par.
They've had a dominating season all around, and it's fitting reward that they walk into this Tour Championship 2 ahead of the chasing pack. However, this chasing pack, ooh, they're hungry to take this player down.
Yeah, bring it.
Okay, we've hit the second hole of par 3.
Solid par 3 playing back up the hill. You gotta avoid those 3 bunkers. Those are no good.
See, that's what it's like online. It just rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls.
Downtown.
From downtown, it's such a long putt. Okay, so that actually isn't bad. I need to go a little bit to the right and maybe like a couple more power.
This one should turn left.
Ooh.
This putt for par. Okay, moving on to the
Denise, what is up? D nice in the hizzy.
Featured player in first, Victor Hovland.
Got my hole in one today, Denise.
This one looking pretty good off the tee.
I was pretty excited when I got it.
This looks right at the pin. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. And now a 6-footer is left. That putt goes in.
Thank you. No, it was awesome. It felt good. That was definitely going to be one of the harder. There's still a couple of hard trophies that I don't know if I'll be able to get, like the 5 wins online. I mean, I can play in 40 matches, whether there's a little bit of pride that happens every time because I hate losing by like many strokes. But at the same time, like if I'm really just trying to get through those matches to get to platinum, wouldn't be undoable. But like that hole in one was going to be like for sure either make or break. And I have a chance to platinum it now that I've got that one checked off.
That hole looks double the size.
Won't be today, though. Definitely won't be today.
That's a good-looking shot there. This is his second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
This putt of about 7
Is that a
feet to
good
the
thing,
hole.
chewing fiber?
Nice one. Full
Does that mean
through
you're
the
full
top.
of
Game
poop?
face on early
Chewing
here.
fiber? Like, I don't know what that means.
Up by a
Why?
whopping
Why
7
would
shots
that?
now. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
This thing's gonna roll for days.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
I'll take it.
This player's really going after it here, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What a putt that was.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge
Was that an eagle?
confidence booster.
Did I just make an eagle?
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
I think I just made an eagle.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build
Yeah.
that momentum here.
Birdie, birdie, birdie,
Long
eagle.
hole here. You cannot afford to leak your tee
Oh,
shot
boy.
out to the right. Bogey or worse comes into play.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
All right. That's where it is going to end up in the beach.
Taking aim from about
All right, by the beach,
170
man.
yards. Yeah, nicely played.
Surprised I didn't roll a little more.
And he's down
This is
there.
like pretty
Got a
straight
read?
putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
And that for par.
Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
That's really not that big of a lead considering, right? Like,
That is an absolute missile.
I'm playing pretty good golf, but the AI is like simulating some pretty good stuff too. Sit.
You really got to hit the green there.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range.
Par.
Moving along. Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. 16 feet away.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Another birdie on the
That's what's
scorecard.
up.
That's number 5.
That's what's up.
Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8.
Not ahead enough.
And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that'll do it for us today.
Wonder if
For
it's
our
raining
entire
right now.
2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long.
Doesn't show rain at the moment. In fact, it shows clouds until 3:30ish, which is right when we're gonna leave. We have to leave. Reese will get off work at 3. He actually had his for like one of the first times ever asked for somebody to come in an hour early, which he's always been on call and gone in and saved so many people's shifts for them, and covered for tons and tons of people, the owners, whoever you want to look at it as. But he's only requested like 5 days off. He's worked there like a year and a half, a year plus. And he's only requested like 5 days off for way in advance for like concerts and stuff. Like, hey, when you make the schedule, can you switch me from Thursday to Sunday or, whatever. And that's 9 holes. Okay. And he's never called in sick. Never.
Well, it's already been a great start to the event, and we're thrilled
So
to have you join
he
us
did
once
call
again
and ask
here
for
on
an hour
2K
early, and he got the
Sports.
gal to come in. So that's pretty awesome. Not a golf person, huh, Denise?
This shot from around 100
I can't
yards
watch
out.
golf. I can play golf for sure. Cannot watch it though. snooze fest.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Ooh.
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Tornadoes, dang.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead.
That sounds terrible.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Five wood is the choice. That
Does it
was
go into
just
the
a little
beach?
off target.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
The wind? See, there's no wind meter. Like, when you play online, there is a
This
wind
putt is
meter.
for par, and it would be a big
So, like,
one.
the fact that the commentators are saying that wind is affecting my game is not fair because there's no wind for me to judge. I can't tell, is it blowing again? Because up top in the middle, right about 3 inches above where that blue line is, there's a little wind meter that shows. It's not here, though. I know Gray said one time that you can look at the flag to see where it's going, but I can't really see the flag. I don't want to have to track all the way over there for it, especially if it's maybe a factor, maybe not.
Absolutely unleashed it.
Here pretty soon, I'm hopeful to get like a short little video of, dang it. Never mind.
Is gonna work.
Dang it, it didn't go in.
Birdie putt.
Of us, there's a new go-kart track around here, and it's like Mario Kart's Rainbow Road. Like, there's like, you go under and over like the track, and it's all RGB'd out and crazy, and like, I guess you could take GoPros. So, Reese was gonna go like last weekend, but it didn't work out. He was too busy seeing the Minecraft movies.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Yeah, I don't know how expensive it is yet, so I don't know how many laps or how much time we'll spend there, but you know, most of that stuff's pretty expensive.
Yes, this
But we want to check it out. Mom wants to go too. I guess you can like bring your own helmet because you have to wear a helmet, and I would definitely bring my own helmet. So I don't know if wifey will want to go or not because she doesn't own her own helmet. Reese ordered his. In fact, it'll be here tomorrow so that he can race when it's time. May 22nd, we're going to do some racing in our cars. So my car will have had a software update and an intercooler to keep it cool, and should be pretty quick. And Reese's car is fast too. As you guys remember, that was my car, and I built the crap out of it, and it's fun. But he's never raced it before, so pedal control is going to be an issue because like there's way more power available than the tires can handle.
This putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
Dang. And you contributed to some of that, Justin. Yeah, hey, Justin. Yes! May 22nd. May 22nd. It's a Thursday. It would be roughly 4 o'clock at night. We're going to be at Woodburn Drag Strip. It's ladies' night, so all women, all ladies get in for free and can race for free. And all other entrants are $5 to get in. Very cheap event. We're going to be racing. I will be there with my Golf R. Reese will be there with his GTI. I'm trying to get my dad. My dad just bought a G something 80. Hold on. It's like a spaceship is what it is. GV80, a Genesis GV80. And it's got like 350 horsepower. It's an SUV, so that's not a lot for that big of a vehicle, but I'm trying to get him to go. And I've been trying to convince my mom. I've been trying to get my mom to buy this this other car that would be really fast. It's the same car she has, but the RS model. It's very fast. In fact, it's faster than my car is expected to be once I tune it even. So, like, yeah.
16, a par 4.
Solid tee shot here. You got to bust a drive up the right hand
Yeah,
side.
May
Easy
2nd.
Second shot.
That's gonna
Sorry,
work
May
nicely for
22nd.
him.
May 22nd. I don't know why I said May 2nd. I looked over and for some reason only one of the twos came through. But yeah, $5 entry to get in.
That is just a wonderful shot.
And Jillian will be there. I'm hopeful that my friend Greg will have his card done and ready by then. And if so, he'll be there with his wife. If not, I think he'll be there watching anyways. I also told him he could drive the R. So I don't know if that's incentive to go or if that would just piss him off. Because he's already stated he wishes he would have not built his car. He would have bought an R and then built the R. But once the car's done, he's going to think differently. But all right, so pitching wedge. Let's go. Aye.
What a beautiful leave right there.
Yeah, I mean, I figured $5 to get in, and it's a fairly short drive, right? I mean, I don't know what time you get off work, and if you're, because I think you were working in like Wilsonville or something, weren't you? So I mean, it might even be on your way home. I can't remember exactly where you were.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We close out the back nine with a par 5.
Downhill the entire way. The big hitters can bring
Just
the water
crushing
into
it.
play, but it's not likely.
Woo! Zing. Man, Reese must be really busy because I still haven't heard from him. He likes to talk trash and clown. Probably like, oh, a bot did it for you. Oh! If you didn't catch that, I actually hit the pin there too. That's twice, if not 3 times, I've hit the pin on far approach shots. This is for eagle.
Talk about finishing in style. An eagle.
Birdie, birdie, eagle. 3-3. Look at the threes. I had nothing but threes on the back nine. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Nothing but threes. That is pretty dope. Nothing but, and I played all 9 holes. All 3 of those. All of those threes were mine. That's impressive.
The second round is in the
Oh.
leaderboard. They are in first
Is that
place.
so like the place you were building the consoles or the
To see what this player produces tomorrow.
you've fulfilled their quota?
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
So I think we got 1 more day, 2 more days. All right, I need to get a hold of my tune shop and get Reese in for an oil change too. Hopefully they'll be able to get him in soon. He's getting pretty close to being due for one. Although right now he's not driving it. Like he has to drive the Prius for the next few days because we're fixing his wheel, and the spare tire that we have for the GTI, we just found out last night that it does not fit over the big brake conversion that I did. Never even crossed my mind that that would be a problem because the factory spare tire I thought was the same as the factory spare tire that would come in the Golf R, but it turns out that I don't think the Golf Rs come with one. They come with a subwoofer instead. And so yeah, that's no good. So we've got it jacked up sitting in the driveway right now, and it'll be there for probably till Thursday. So he'll be driving the Prius. So, good thing we're still paying insurance on the Prius. Wife actually drove it the other day too because she forgot to charge, and she had like a meeting or something, so she couldn't go and charge on the way, and so she opted to just drive the Prius, which I thought was interesting. I didn't even notice because I barely go out the front door when I'm working and stuff. I already broke my 3 streak.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Fortunately,
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Dang.
Medium-sized par 3 here.
That
but
sounds
you gotta
dope.
avoid all 3 of those
Sounds like
bunkers
the
at
old
all
Looney Tunes.
costs.
Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Reminds me of like the warehouse conveyor belt, you know, like.
This is a hybrid.
Thing of beauty right there. A thing of beauty.
Good thing I didn't just put it straight up.
He's got this left for birdie. Making an early statement today.
Numerology, the angel number 223 is
early and
opportunity
often.
center, divine guidance.
Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
A lot of the players
I'm
will
not-
decide to lay up
I'm not
the
learned
heart
in
of
that
the fairway.
stuff.
The more aggressive
I
players,
know
however,
that
will take driver and get it
2
all the way
times
to the
that.
end of the
That times
fairway.
2. I guess that makes sense. Is that where the 666 comes from?
This one is
No, I hit the pin again. That's at least 3 pin pokes today.
This for 2
Giggity.
birdies in a row.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the
Neighbor of the beast.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
That's good, Justin. I like it. I like it. So, you know, okay, here's something funny. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit more. I mentioned that for my nighttime fall asleep show, that I chose a really old show. I don't think anybody ever guessed, let alone guessed it right. It's a very old show, like very old show. And I'll give you some time to guess. But last night, there was a segment where a specific audio sequence happened. And it reminded me, you guys have probably never heard the song, but there's a group called The Far Side. They're from California. They were really big in the late 90s. You may have heard one of their songs and just not known it was The Far Side. It was called She Keeps Passing Me By. It was a huge hit in like 94, 93 or something like that. She keeps passing me by. She keeps passing me by. Like you really couldn't turn on a radio station without listening to that song. Anyways, they have another song that has like some really funky, you know, like like this weird sequence. And last night I was watching the show, the old classic show, and they had something that was pretty unique that I felt like, wait a minute.
Well played, mate.
That is from the Far Side song. But then I was like, wait a minute. Far Side came out in the 90s. This came out in the 60s. So clearly somebody from the Far Side watched this show at some point too.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead.
And,
hole after hole.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
So no
Anyways,
change on the
it was
leaderboard for
E,
this player
ah,
after that
ooh,
hole.
ah, ah,
Teeing
E,
off here
ah,
at the fifth.
ooh, ah, ah,
Pretty
E,
basic
ah,
tee shot
ooh,
here, nothing
ah,
to it
ah.
straight
Which is
away.
like, I
Find
mean,
fairway with either
maybe
three or
there's
drive.
more to it than even what I know, but like when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute, that's the Far Side.
We've got a big piece of that one striped.
You got 0 guesses.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here.
When I say it, you're gonna go, what? No way, because it's old. It's actually one of my favorite shows that I grew up watching. And when I say it, you're gonna know what it is and be familiar with it. And
This one's going right to the
probably watch some of they did some remake stuff in the 90s, some movies. I don't think they ever brought the show back, but they did at least one movie, if not 2 movies. Mr. Ed. I've always wondered about that show. I heard lots of stuff about a carrot,
and he's holding steady. in
but
first
we'll leave
place
that
after
for another
one.
conversation.
Now a par 5
Um,
awaits.
You don't need to
No.
be off the tee, Luke. It's only
So I'll make it even
525
easier.
yards, but the second shot plays
It was-
straight back up the
it's
hill. So a little
Animated. It's animated. The
Lining
60s.
up from about 230 yards.
Animated. And if you guys don't get it from that, I've got one that should give it away.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot, but doesn't seem like it's a tough one. 7 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Any guesses?
That is sending the rest of the field.
I know
guesses
Kirsten
right
and some others are probably Googling animated show from the
Par 4
60s.
7th hole.
There's a couple of them.
Tee shot here, fairway cameras a
There's a
little bit
couple of
left
them.
to right, so those right trees and right rough get a workout.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
It's like I know you or something. I'm ready for guesses. With or without the Google.
Wow, it's just green after green. It's a machine.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going right to left here.
And just to finish off the par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. He really got behind that one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what happens out of this bunker.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Oh, that is a beauty from the bunker. This putt left for birdie.
Nailed it.
And after that hole, our featured player still
You have no
atop
guess
the
either, huh?
leaderboard.
When I say it, you're all going to go,
Time now for
what?
a par 3.
Just a long par.
You guys ready?
3
You want me to
with
tell you? You
greens
guys want
pushing
another
back
minute or
in front
two?
pretty severely.
You want the other hint? This should give it away.
Going with 5 wood.
This should give it away. If you've ever seen the
This putt is
show,
from way out there.
you would know. It may or may not have sprockets in it. No? Missed it.
Man, that was close.
And
Now,
no,
wouldn't it
Kirsten,
be
to both
nice
of
if
those.
This one went down.
Oh.
This starts on a really good line.
TV show, yep. It was a cartoon.
A bogey on the scorecard.
It was an
The
animated
rest of the field
series.
likes to see that. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
And it may or may not have had sprockets that were spacely.
And a
I mean, that's
fantastic
that.
round
If
of
you've
golf
ever
for
seen the
our featured
show,
player,
which I'm
finishing
sure
the day
most of
on
you
top
have,
the leaderboard.
you've probably.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
I keep waiting for it to
It's
pop
been
up.
a great day. We thank you for joining us.
Nailed it.
Team Luke Elvey
Meet
and our
George
entire
Jetson.
2K Sports crew. I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.
Drink. His wife. No. Daughter Judy. But in the second or third episode, there's Judy wins a contest to be on with Jet Screamer, who's like the big, Justin Bieber or whatever. And he sings this song, and the chorus is E, ah, ooh, ah, ah, E, ah, ooh, ah, ah. And there's definitely a song from the Far Side. Yeah, see, I figured as much. Like I said, in the 90s, they kind of had a little bit of a comeback, Rastro was definitely a fan favorite for a long time. And the Witch Doctor song. I probably know it, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today.
But that might be something else too, right? Like that might be a song they ripped off from something else or a melody.
And things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Oh!
A lot to like about that one. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one.
Yeah.
That hole
Well,
is still
yeah.
the top spot on the leaderboard.
The lead is getting
I don't know if
bigger
there's
and bigger.
access to Jetson's
We make our way to the 11th.
the Jet Screamer
It's a par
episode.
3.
It's I think it's
Downhill,
episode 2.
green tilts pretty good from left to right.
But I
Watch out
definitely
for that
could
front
find a
bunker
Far
there.
Side song that has it that you'd see like. But theirs is like goofy. It's like E, ah, ooh, ah, ah, and it's like a big group of like it sounds like college kids or something that are singing it.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That's really a beautiful chip shot. 3 feet remain. That putt goes in. Time
Ooh,
to
I'm
make
off
a move.
2 threes.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out.
I could go for
Currently
all
in first
threes again.
place. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
Oh, too much of it.
Get down. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
Ugh.
He's got this one for birdie.
All right, John.
Keep my
which
streak
way
of
is
threes
this putt
alive.
gonna go?
No!
Left to
Wap,
right.
wap, wap, wow.
Not enough behind that one.
You really gonna show me a replay of the miss? Bro, get out of here with that nonsense. You
Here's the
didn't
tap
think I was
in
gonna
for
really
par.
want to watch that, did you?
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Oof, got him.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out.
This might be a bit too
Where's
much
my
club.
backspin?
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
It would be.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20
Missing it. That's what he's
foot. This'll
looking
be
at.
a good putt to hole.
An opportunity to make a par here. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
Standing over.
It's a little
his
premature,
second
but
shot.
okay. He was right.
Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Dang.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Nailed it.
He's currently sitting in first place.
I'm 30 strokes ahead of second place. Ooh, Rory McIlroy is
It's
a real
time for
golfer
one-shotter.
that I am familiar with, and he's really good. 30 strokes ahead of him feels like crazy.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Bad got a little
Funky
out of control,
roll.
I think.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
God.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Still in the lead now after that hole.
Yep.
Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
Long tee
Oof.
shot up the hill here.
He got
Wanna
all
keep it
that
on the
one, Bob.
left-hand side.
Beautiful shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
That is the way you play it. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
And it
That
does.
one goes in,
And
the
it
fourth birdie
does.
of the round. This hole is a par 4.
Take any fairway metal that you want to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. There was a game plan there, and that
Didn't roll
approach
back as
was
much as I thought.
executed nicely.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Does it go in?
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the ground.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
All right.
downhill, moving from right to left. A big kick off the slope. You can get it home in 2.
Which Doctor song was 1958? Yeah, wow. You've been doing some research. Where did that originally come from? Was that like on the radio? Was that on like Gilligan's Island? Was that like... That crowd reaction was epic.
Absolutely.
It's all quiet, and then, yeah, they all stood up.
Be rewarded for it.
Okay, a putt to win the putt drops, and our featured
It's
player
me.
is the FedEx Cup champion.
What a week. What a season, Andrew.
In them
This
Air Force
player
Ones.
Brought it each and every week. The practice, the preparation. Every
Hopefully I got
single
my
aspect
other
went into this
sponsor
performance.
up.
Congratulations.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the
Hey,
trophy at
FedEx.
the end of that walk.
I really did win a trophy.
Well, that'll do it for today,
Booyaka
folks.
show.
For Rich Beam, Luke LV, and the entire crew.
Can I get another
I'm
bling?
Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.
Let's hopefully I got another one. That's an old club, bro. $4,500. So I just need Nike up there, right? Nike's the last one to get, or I have to get them all the way to, I can't remember if it's tier 6 or tier 5, but. A regular song. Collect Adidas tops. I'd rather not. We haven't seen Gerg today. I mean, I yelled at Gray and said, "Get out of here, Gray," and called him Grayus Interruptus, but we haven't seen the actual Gergus. Bill Gibran, so I got 4 of 5. Okay, that's all I needed. 5 of 5. Oh, whoop! I just pushed the button. Curious question, because you're playing golf. A friend of mine has a golf ball signed by Tiger Woods. How much do you think it would be? Because I'm not sure. I mean, only as much as someone's willing to pay. I really have no idea how much something like that would be worth. You know, you'd have to probably get it graded by, like, you know, whatever. I can't think of the name of the grading association, and then from there, that would probably establish like some authenticity, which would then give it a better chance of having an actual value. Because, I mean, I'm not saying your friend wrote Tiger Woods on the ball, but until you get it verified, nobody can really say for sure, you know, if it is or isn't. So given the number of eagles you made during the Tour Championship on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your putting? Low 3, yes. Humble. Humble-aya. Let's go. Still figuring it out. Okay. Main comments are annoying. Still figuring this out. More humbleness. All right. So this is a whole new tour championship. A whole new season. $2.99 or best. Okay, well there you go. Justin says, is that verified, like graded, or is that just like random? So I got a couple Tiger Woods signed golf balls, I'll say it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we got a lot of messages. I'm not interested in any of that. I also want to keep good relations, though. I don't know if that, like, messes with anything. So let's clear this list. And then we got a little bit of time left. Not much. But I could potentially go and try to... Oh, no. I lost a follower. Somebody really loved them that much, huh? Was it Puma? I think it was Puma. Yeah, it must have been Puma. Thank you. Lost another viewer. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I've got some old cards that I'd love to have graded, but I don't really want to pay to send them in and then pay to have somebody grade them just to find out, like, your card I have that's $25 may cost me $30 to have it valued, right? Like, I don't want to be in that situation. So, there's a local card shop, well, local to Portland anyways, that I saw announced this morning that they're going to have, is it TGA, I think is the company's abbreviation that they have, come there to actually be a part. So there's multiple events. Okay, let's see if I can get a sponsored event here. Long drive challenge, 10 shots. Spyglass Hill Golf Course. There's nothing to do with sponsored tournaments. So we'll skip that for next time I play, which likely won't be on stream, but could be. Because if we look, it looks like I've started. Yeah, so I'm in week 1 all over again. That is wild. And I upped the difficulty a little bit for myself too, so it will be a little bit different. Let's go ahead and go to the main menu. I'm actually removing myself from my career because we did, in fact, finish it. Let's look at the trophies real quick. I feel like I got hosed on one. So we didn't get the complete Goat quest line, but we're working on it by starting a new one. And we only have to do like 2 things, win a couple of events, and I don't remember what, I think the other one's sponsored events. So I haven't done that. Win 2. So with 2 different my players, interesting. So I won't be getting that right away, but I also need to complete the Ghost line. So maybe I'll complete the Ghost quest line and just quit and then start a new career with a new player. And then 40 matches online, 5 ranked solos, hit all fairways. And that's going to be a tough one too, because all it takes is 1, right? To not hit it in regulation, which basically means you can't be in the fringe or the rough. You have to be right on the middle of the fairway on all 18. Or hit the green too. The green would count as well. So par 3s, if you hit the green, that is considered the regulation there. Win a match of Divot Derby through online matchmaking. Okay, so we can try that. There's only one here, and it's play 30 ranked tours, complete all placement match. Okay, so that's doable. I've already got 5, maybe 6 of these done. So you know, still got a ways to go on that, but that's very doable. The Divot Derby, though. Let's see if we can find the Divot Derby. Wait. Ranked matching online societies? I never checked here. Are these like clans? Place for you to play with others in a relaxed but competitive environment. Huh. Join society or 2 and complete against fellow society. Okay. So they're like extra challenges, basically. Yeah, I'm not interested in that right now. We're trying to find the Divot Derby. So ranked tours. I think this is specific to ranked tours, which gives me options to play different, like 9-hole matches. Yeah, so I've done a bunch of these already. In fact, you can see I've got 5 of them done. So I've done 5. I thought I said I'd done 6, but maybe 5 different days, which should have got me a freaking trophy. But ranked matchmaking. That's something too. So let's go back over here. Matchmaking. No. Home. So where's Divot Derby? How to access Divot Derby. PGA 2K25. Under matchmaking, how do I do different without creating a room? Seems like the only option to play that mode is to click matchmaking, create room. So, how to play Divot Derby. Up to 20 players tee off simultaneously in a fast-paced battle royale style golf mode. Aiming to be the first to complete all 9 holes. Oh yeah, well we're not doing that right now. I thought it was going to be something like the Top Golf. The Top Golf's fun. We'll play one of these, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Probably bounce a couple minutes early. So I will be playing against humans. I will be playing against a timer as well. And we'll see how it goes. Basically, I'm at the driving range. And, whoa, I'm playing by myself. What the crap? Why am I playing by myself? This has never had this happen before. I would be winning right now. I'd definitely be winning right now. Oof. Wow, getting 20s every time. I'm used to getting like 7s, 9s, or nones because it bounces funny and misses. It's scoring me way high, like higher than a whale high. That's more like it. This is weird. Every time I had to queue up and play against players, and I really just wanted to practice a few times. I don't know how I managed to do this, but Divot Derby does sound like fun though, playing with a bunch of friends. All right, winner, chicken, inner, dubber. 173. Yeah, I think I won with like 152 or something like that. So that was pretty good score right there. And it gives me XP and clubhouse stuff too, which maybe I'll look at the clubhouse stuff and then we'll go. Advance, man, advance. Oh, can't wait for my chair to ship. I keep checking. Oh, no. Bye. I wonder if you can do that with ranked matchmaking, like load in, play a hole, quit. Does that count? Or do you have to play all of them? So, oh, this is design. Okay. So, where would my, I guess it'd be right here. Season stuff. CHP. Could you repeat yourself, please? So, tier 33. So, like, I'm getting stuff. What do I have 5? Okay, how much do I do for the premium? Trying to figure this out. Do I have to pay for it? Or do I just unlock these things automatically? Pretty high up there, but how far does it go? So I've got a lot of growth to do if I want to keep playing. It looks like at least 100. Yeah, 100. Tier skip. Buy the Kirsten edition. Skip them all. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I got a few things to do before I take Reese up to Portland to go drop off that wheel. And I had a blast today. This game will be replaced next week and returning with Power Wash Sim, where we will be checking out the Wallace and Gromit DLC. Been excited to play that. And hopefully there'll be some more DLC shortly after that. There's supposed to be a couple of freebies. We always like to knock those out, too, to keep our 100% in the game good. Tomorrow I'll be back at it with the firefighting simulator with the crew, of course, or the squad as the game is called. But I'll be with Kirsten, Gerg, and Bobby. Despite him getting an SIR today, he still will be welcome tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'm actually checking out Atom Fall, which will be played from my Xbox Series X, so I don't have it available on the thing. We'll be checking that out. That could be a one-off. I might play it for one day and be like, this is not the game for me, and I may absolutely love it because it's a Rebellion game, and historically, I love Rebellion games. So, and then Thursday, I'm off. Friday, we got a coin toss. It'll likely depend on whether or not I get my chair, whether I try to field the team or try to do something or play something, right? There's other things I could play too. I did fire up 2K Drive the other night just to see if I could, track any. Like, I've got millions of miles or something like that. Like, it's way more than I'm supposed to have, and it just never rang the trophy off. So I've always thought that I should continue and get the other couple of trophies that I don't have that are multiplayer. So you can see, like, unfortunately, 3,000 miles and 6,000 miles are stuck at 95 and 47%. But I collect 50 new vehicles. I literally can go and unlock a few more. I believe they're pay, and I've got money to buy them. Wreck 100 times. I'm halfway done because I've wrecked 55 times apparently throughout all my playing. That's not very many if you consider how many hours I have of this game. How many hours do I have? 134 hours, and I've only wrecked 55 times. Wrecked means completely destroyed into bricks. And then we also have the avoid 50 missiles by jumping over them. That can be done with, I believe, a second controller, or if not, it can be done by spamming with a friend. So I might need a helper for that one if and when I ever do this. And then play 10 races on mini games, play everyone. That should be an online feature. Again, might have somebody join me. And then there's also a couple of tutorials that I never did, which I somehow missed. That was something that was never brought to my attention when Tyler was doing the guide, although we probably have information on the guide regarding it. So just never focused on that. But those are the only ones I have other than the drive. And then once I get those ones, I figure I could restart a new save and then do the exploit by using the, what do they call it? The tutorial area, the just in the garage, I guess is what it's called. It's been a long time since I played it, but I'd love to finish up and get that platinum at some point too. It's one of those things where, like, I'm afraid if I put in effort, I might not get it. So I'm like reluctant to put in the effort because I might not get it. Stupid, but super true. Anyways, guys, and then Sunday we're back at it with Lego Lord of the Rings, which will be getting pretty close to finishing up the free play and starting the free roam, which is going to be quite the task, but not as bad with the help of you guys out there. So, hey, that's going to go ahead and do it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you for some firefighting. And you know the drill. Head on over to any of our social medias. If you have not already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com. And somebody get rid of this rain in Oregon. Well, I'm ready to have some just like neutral days. Neutral for the win. Guys, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, don't forget to like the stream. See ya!